Good night. Good night, guys. Good night. Hey, everybody. How is it going? What are you guys doing up at this hour? Well, it's not that late, but still, what's going on? A views of you says I'm up. Okay, thank you for liking and sharing. Hey, new biology. You're up late too. Dovey, you're up late and you get up early. What happened? What do you mean of you? What happened? Listen, I I am tired, but somehow I can't sleep. Hey everybody coming in. Listen, a few minutes ago you're putting the puzzle you're putting puzzles together. Okay. Okay. Listen. A few minutes ago, maybe half an hour, let me say that. Hey, Denny Upkins. Hey to everybody coming in. Welcome to my channel. This is what you get. What you hear is what you get because you ain't seeing shit. You're not seeing you. What you hear is what you get. Okay. I'm doing the world a favor by turning this camera off. Anywho, um, what was I saying? Listen, about half an hour ago, I went over to Briiine and I watched a video. I went over to Briiine and I watched a video that he did. Remember I told you that the last video that he did, um, he was talking about he was in the hospital and they were saying he had to stay. The last time I spoke to you, we read his community wall and we were looking to see what was going on with him. I think that was yesterday. Oh Lord. Hold on, I just got a message. Why are you like this? Okay. 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 All right. Okay, what was I saying? Shit. Yeah, remember we were talking about Brian and we read his community wall. I think we did this yesterday. Um there were new developments. Do you know that Brian was on his way home? Do you know that Brian was worried about, making sure he could keep his job and making sure that he, could keep his roof over his head? He was so worried about his accommodation, making sure that he's safe. He sorry, making sure that he still had a roof over his head and that he still had a job to go back to. And he was getting himself out of the hospital. Do you know that on his way to the car, I don't want to lie, he said he was on his way to the vehicle, and do you know he collapsed and two men, I think he said two men found him. If any of you guys watched it, let me know. You can see my pajama girl. Hey Liz. Hey everybody coming. So yeah, I'm distracted. Let me focus. Let me focus because I mm. Yeah, so yesterday we were looking at that on his community wall when he was, telling his subscribers about the issues that he was having, especially as it related to his breathing and all of that. So he was asking for his subscribers to, like, pray for him and stuff because he's trying to do better, trying to make sure he takes care of his health and stuff. He was also saying that he felt a little bit discouraged, but he's going to try to make things, right by doing the right things. Now, today, well, tonight, he did a live, and the live says, "Let me tell you how I almost killed myself." And then, I'm seeing that and I'm saying to myself, what would cause him to say that? What would cause him to want to do that to himself? And then it's not what we thought. It's not like he was committing the actual act. He was saying how he asked the doctors if he could leave, and he was leaving, and he on his way to the vehicle, he fell and he was knocked out. He collapsed, and he said that his leg, the blood clot in his leg traveled up all the way up to his lung. And correct me if I'm wrong for anything, especially the part, because I'm trying to remember if he said he was on his way to the car, or yeah, I think that was it. But he said that the blood clot traveled to his lung. And he's saying to himself, like, you mean to tell me from me walking from the hospital to the car or wherever he was walking from, and it traveled up to his lung? Can you imagine that? I don't even know what I would do. This is why I'm saying, guys, we're here today. We may be gone tomorrow. You never know. You never know what could happen to you. That was a very, 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 it was really hard watching that. It was so hard watching him because then he was filled with emotion while he was talking because he was crying too. Hey, Clyde. He was also crying while he was talking. And, you know, he was also experiencing chills. So you saw him stopping at intervals, and going through the whole thing with he said he was feeling, like shivering and stuff. It was so hard. It was really hard watching him in the hospital bed with the tubes in his nostrils. And you could tell something was wrong. You could tell he has the world on his shoulder. A view says that blood clot travels fast. He says he was just walking from point A to point B, leaving the hospital, and it traveled to his lungs from his leg. Remember, he was telling us yesterday, or was it the day before, how it traveled up to his how swollen his leg was. Oh my goodness. You guys, for those who have not yet seen it, you could go over there and look, um and see what, he spoke on. Oh my God. He was also calling himself stupid the whole time. I'm so stupid. I'm stupid. And I'm like, no, you cannot be so hard on yourself while you're going through this. So right now he's in the IC unit. Um I don't know if he's going to do another video, but what he said was that he's just doing this video to let his subscribers, his supporters know what's going on with him, and so they don't have to be worried. But at the same time, he's saying that he was supposed to have surgery earlier and he just didn't want to do it. He just didn't want to do it. He continuously asked, his doctors, if he could go, you know? And his doctor was advising him that it's not a good idea for him to leave, but he was just so fixated on going home and getting stuff together, making sure he still had a job, making sure he still had a roof over his head and stuff. Hey, Diane. You're up? Oh, it's a lot of ads. Yeah, YouTube is working. Child. Oh my God. He did. He said, "Where did he say they took it from? Was it his groin, or was did he say his wrist or something? I don't know." But he asked his doctor to discharge him, and I don't think his doctor was happy with that, because he was saying, "Can't you just like prescribe me blood thinners or something?" It's not as easy as you think it is, Brian. You have to take care of your health. It is quite unfortunate that you have to be going through this. We can only wish the best for you, because no, we would never want to see anyone in this type of pain and the type of situation that you're in. It doesn't matter that it's the beef sector and he may not be cool with whoever, but you know what? We cannot ever. Yeah, church diet. He's in the hospital. He blocked out today, and I think he said two men found him outside, and then he had to go back to the ICU. Yeah. So he came on not too long ago to update his subscribers on what he was going through. Oh my goodness. So he went right back to the emergency room because, of course, like I was saying before, um the blood clots traveled, from his legs to his lungs, according to him, you know? So, I don't know. So prayers for him. Um he's so worried about his living condition. And there are times I'm hoping his family or close friends, intervene at some point to at least assure him that everything is okay, whether it means, helping him out with paying rent or stuff, so he doesn't have to stay in the hospital and keep on thinking, you know, that he may not have a roof over his head when he goes back. So I'm just saying, oh my God. I cannot believe the guy was unconscious. This guy was just in the hospital not too long ago. Why is he trying to go back to work? You are not invincible. You have to take time for yourself and you have to deal with your health. Can you imagine? So thankfully, those two men found him in the parking lot because, he could have been there for a while if no one, passed and saw him. So it is really good. The Most High, presented those two people to be able to see him and, to help him get into the hospital. That is crazy. That is crazy. He said he actually was on the concrete. Just imagine that and the heat and everything. That is crazy. That is crazy. And the whole time he was talking, he was shaking, and you could tell when the pain was riddling through his body and stuff. And when he was breathing and was like, man, I didn't make it through the whole video. It was too much. It was too much for me. I cannot handle these types of things. Let me go back to the chat. Let me see. That's exactly why people should be mindful of how they fight in the tri-tip sector. Is that the new name of the beef sector? Let me see. Someone was just making fun of him for having to be gifted toilet paper and ramen noodles. Oh, Lord. He wanted to leave to go back to work so he wouldn't be evicted and further drugged in the sector. Remember, life happens fast. Oh, no. No, oh, no. Mm-mm. Liz says, I have had a health scare. I don't play around at all. Listen, the moment you feel something, go check it out. If it is something that's persistent, you have to go check it out. I learned my lesson because I have a high tolerance for pain, and I normally just go through stuff and not worry. But listen, I learned, okay, whenever you feel something, deal with it. Get yourself to the doctor as soon as you can. Check stuff out. Don't just leave stuff like that. Dennis says, I do not wish this on Brian. On other no, Danny, not on anyone. May have a few people on here that I'm not, I don't like. Well, I can't say I don't like them. I don't like their behavior, their attitude, or their YouTube persona. But I would never wish this on anyone. Be careful, Danny. He said on others, sure, but not on Brian. Not on anyone, Danny. He needs to get serious about this. Or I've seen a few people in his chat. They typed and they said, if he wanted help, or for somebody to come and stay with him while he's there, that they would come through. I don't remember the name of the person in the chat that said it, but you know, they were there. So breaking news, I guess, sad news, albeit. Um, clots from Brian's leg traveled to his lung, and of course, it sent him right back to the hospital. And he was here doing his videos, and the entire time throughout, he was just experiencing chills. That is really, really sad. He does not look well. I'm not gonna lie, he does not look well. And I don't know, I'm seeing the cord around his neck too. Is that supposed to be there? So he has the tubes. I can see that. But I don't like the way it is around his neck. I hope the docs look at that, or the nurses. I hope they're paying attention. Oh, he said that they stuck something in his groin. And that is how they were able to remove one of the clots. They stuck something in my groin, and they said that they were able to remove the big one. Oh, wow. So he had like immediate surgery, obviously. Hey, the queen before you. Oh, the queen before you was playing games. I was over there in her bushes. Well, not well, in her chat too. But I normally stay in bushes to watch games. Yeah, so she was showing me how to get YouTube Play. What is it called? YouTube Playbook or something like that? Is it called Playbook? It's Play something. So YouTube has like free games. So you go on your home page and scroll down to the bottom. She was showing me how she got it. And you can play free games there. Nothing to download or anything. So I guess when you're bored and you're on YouTube, you could always go ahead and look at that. Let me see. Diet said, I tried to love and help him. These people are crazy and I think it's for attention. Did you two fall out? Diet? To be home, I would have been worried. I don't know if you mean to be honest. I would have been worried too and would have left also. Danny, you have to remember you're only human. And some of the things that we try to work hard to keep and to maintain, if we die, we're leaving them behind. So the best thing to always do is think about your health first. Sometimes we have to let go, you know? Oh, there you go. It was honest. Diamond girl. Hey, Diamond. Oh, Diamond Dory. Hey, Diamond. I'm going to keep him in prayer, and that's all we can do. And you know what? I'm pretty sure his supporters also that they will, send him cash apps and stuff since he's worried about making sure that he goes to work and is able to pay his rent because he's just worried about going back to work. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be blessed by his supporters. I can't say subscribers. I'll say supporters because being subscribed is one thing, but supporting a CC is a whole different thing. That's how I look at it because numbers don't mean shit, you know. And that could be a problem when you're living paycheck to paycheck. It's unfortunate. This is the world we're living in. Okay. Oh, and here I was thinking I caught up with all the comments. Let me go through real quick. Did I see Linda? Hey, Linda. Hey, everybody coming in. Sir Richard, good to see you. It's 1:52 in the afternoon where you're at in Australia. Let me see. A Views of You says he is still not out of the woods. It's going to take him some time. He's going to be down for at least a month or two, depending on the severity of it all. Yeah, if for those who, wants to send positive um prayers, whatever to him, leave a message below the last video that he did or something nice, so he could feel good when he sees it. That would be nice. It takes time to get your body back right. It sure does. What's her Abby? Let me look at it. Yeah, he needs to practice patience. You cannot, and if you worry about going back to that job, which I understand, because I think it was a fairly new job that he had, right? But if you should worry about that, and then you don't get to recuperate in time, do you know how easy it is for them to replace you? They will replace your job so quick, with a quickness like you never existed. So do not try to run back to that job. I understand that you want to make sure that you have, job security, but at the same time, mm-mm. Yeah, I saw it. I know he's on the oxygen, but there's something that's so tight around his neck. It had me worried when I saw it. Man, he said he came on to tell some of his people who were worried about him. So, because I heard someone in the back, and I think it may have been a nurse who was checking up on him. And he was also saying that he just came live to let people know because they were worried he basically said he came to give updates. It is quite unfortunate. Let me see. So for the person that drugged Brian for being in need and now in this health scare, he's more worried about getting back to work instead of healing. Do you feel good on how you mocked him? I wonder who, I can't remember who that was. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know who that is. I think I do. The thing is, and I'm going to say this, it may not be the right time, but I'm going to say this. It's time for the people in this area that we we traverse, for want of a better term to use. F- Okay, let me just say it. For those people in the beef sector in this area, um you have to stop doing health drags, health reads. You have to stop speaking, wishing ill on people. You have to. I know you want to roast and drag and stuff, but you never know when it's going to be your day. We are only human and we could be here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I am just saying that. And that's for everyone. Hey, big man. Big man, Big man was over by Sincere Saida today, child. That's all I'm gonna say. He was over there defending his woman. Okay. You like Brian? Okay. Let me see. Do you live close to him? Oh no, you're not in Texas. Yeah. I guess you guys. I think you could probably leave in a message or something on his last video, or if you know his Instagram, you could do it. Oh, that is so nice of you. That would be good. And you could at him when you do it too. That would be so nice if you did a video for him of you. That's a good idea. Let's see if the beef sector will support. Sometimes support doesn't always have to be monetary. It's you being there for the person, especially in this health situation right now. And I'm calling this a crisis because it last week, was it, or was it the week before, he came on here crying and letting us know that he was gonna die. Do you remember when he came on and said this? So this is his second, or is it his third time in a short space of time we're seeing him in the hospital? Okay, I'm pretty sure he'll get your message. Has been over 20 years. Oh, you should do a video for him. Rex, are you going to come talk about what we have going on here? Because I hope you're not drunk. Hey, Rex, I saw you. Well, not saw you. I heard you were out on the streets doing stuff. Let me see. Liz says I went on a I'll drop it shortly, Rex. Liz says I went on a plant-based diet and started working out. Sometimes it's all about changing your diet. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So like I was saying, sometimes it's all about changing your diet, reducing the sugar. I speak about this a lot on here. The salt, the sugar, it's little stuff that you could do to, you know, create change. Very little stuff. Like sometimes you'll hear people saying, "Oh, I haven't had my coffee. I must have my coffee. Oh, I must have my soda. I must have this." If you decide, I have a friend, well, an acquaintance that I encouraged to stop drinking Pepsi for a while. Child, that man came back to me to show me just his stomach. He was he came back and showed me how he stopped drinking it for like let's say 2 weeks because it's been a while now. And he showed me how his stomach has been going down. He's been feeling different. He's been feeling way more energized and stuff. So he says he's just, testing out doing teas only and water and stuff. And he was just continuously singing praises and like, I'm feeling so much different because he would drink like 3 or 4 bottles of Pepsi per day. You heard me right, 3 or 4. And that's a lot of sugar. I had to literally pull it up to show him how many teaspoons of sugar was in the Pepsi, you know? So it's some little things. It's incorporating more vegetables in your, well, organic vegetables, I should say, in your diet. It's days of cutting out bread, pasta, and so on. I love pasta, but you know how that goes. It's about if you feel like um pushing yourself to go, let us say, a week without eating meat. It's possible. People are like, oh, you can't do that. How am I gonna get my protein? And I'm like, garbanzo beans, bitch. Eat some chickpeas. What do you mean? I'm like, eat some peanuts. There are so many things you could get protein from. Oh, what am I gonna do and I'm like, no, there are other things. It's all about what you got going on in your mind. Okay. It is not as hard as you think it is. And when I do my fast, my 5-day fast or my 7-day fast, and then they're like, how are you going to do? You're going to kill yourself. You're not eating. And I'm like, if Christ did it for 40 days and 40 nights, why can't I do 5? I'm just saying. Let me see what Big Man TV says. Very carry. Yeah, I have to do what I have to do for my love. Okay. Thank you, Liz. Your food is your medicine. Let your medicine be your food. So I'm hoping that he listens to his doctors. Yes, Liz. And I'm hoping that, his supporters shower him with love and stuff. You know, he has high blood pressure too. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Yeah. Reality smacks you in. Yep. Hey, Joyce. How are you? Listen, these items that you're taking. Listen, there are moments when I only go to the store and the only things I come out with it's paper towels, soaps and stuff cuz what am I going to eat if I I don't want to have to eat stuff that is filled with sodium, filled with sugar, and I don't like purchasing stuff that has a paragraph, a whole freaking paragraph of stuff as the ingredients. Half of the freaking names on the boxes, I cannot pronounce them. That is not food. I am not eating anything that has color numbers and these long names like they were mixed in a freaking lab. I wanted almond milk and I looked at the back of the box and I see a whole paragraph of different stuff. All I want in my almond milk is almond and a little water in it. What is so hard? I know we gotta have preservatives, but you know what? I'll do without at this point. There are just some little things that you could do and sacrifice, and you can't always eat for taste, eat for health. I'll say that. Have days when you reduce the amount of salt you'd use. Have days or weeks when you decide there's no fast food this week. You know, when you get older, you have to change your diet. I'm not sure which one this comes from, but you're right, Liz. Read the labels. Hey, the state of being. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. I'm telling you, beans and peas and stuff, it gives you protein. Why do people just equate meat with protein only? I'm just saying. And I love a good salmon too. Okay. Hmm. Child, pray for Brian, guys. Pray for Brian. My doctor says I have the blood pressure of a teenager. Cause is it because of how you eat? Is it because you've reduced your salt intake? I've done it before. A views of you was so fresh. I've done it before. I've made it before. I did it once. That was years ago though. A few years ago I did it. It took a lot of time. It didn't produce a lot. You got to buy a nice healthy amount to get a good a good serving. You know. Yeah, I've done it before. I'll try it some other time though. Yeah, stress really plays a role. And you know what? I know he wants to make sure his subscribers know what he's going through. And, some people are different. They'll document their lives on here. But I guarantee you, Brian, one of the things that would be really good for you while you focus on your healing is to not ingest. And I'm saying ingest. Do not intake too much of the negativity from the beef sector right now. Right now would be a good time to, move away from the type of stuff that you watch on the YouTube streets. Look for different stuff that will calm you and soothe you. Look for music that makes you feel good, you know? Look at videos that could show you different recipes that you could try when you get out so you could look forward to something else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So try to do different stuff. And then you could all when you start to get better or when you feel better, you come back to YouTube. That's what I did. I don't stick around here when I'm sick. I don't stick around here when I got important stuff to do. You have to be careful of the type of energy you want around you while you're on your healing process, on your journey. And that's all I'm gotta say. Let me see. Class says it's so easy to make raw almonds, water, pinch of salt, blender, and strain in milk back quick and easy. It is, but I gotta put other stuff in it too. I gotta, grate a little nutmeg so I have a little taste. Oh, it depends. It depends. Right, new biology, a healthy spiritual diet is just as essential. Exactly. Cortisol levels will stop you from dropping weight. And rest is very good too. Liz says she doesn't do sodium and I jog and she jogs in weights. I'm telling you, have you ever actually compared these items that you take up? Look at the amount of sodium that is in it. It is not good for you. I'm telling you. Hey to the table. Did you see Brian's video? So I don't know if you want to talk about it. I hope Ronique saw it too. So she'll talk about that tomorrow. Liz is very active. I haven't been to Don't remind me, girl. I haven't been to the beach in a very, very long time, and it's making me sick, homesick. Mm. Thank you for dropping my cash app. Let me see. You must re-educate yourself. There are lots of stuff available. Yes, you should. Hey, no pressure. Oh yeah, I finally I got to the last message. Yay! What was he doing on Rose's channel this morning? What? How did he look? Was he okay? Was he vibrant? How did he look while he was on that channel this morning? Sea salt. Yep, sea salt. And there's another salt. I think it's called Himalayan. I don't know if I pronounced it right. You all know I can't speak English. What do you expect from a girl who does? What do you expect from a girl who can't speak English? Is it Himalayan? I think it's Himalayan. Yeah. I am so accustomed to not cooking with salt to the point that when I buy stuff, like fast food, if I can't, by the time I eat that, it burns my tongue. You hear me? Or if I eat anything and it's a little bit salty, it kind of affects me. I'm just telling you. I can't eat the whole thing. The hood table says he was in the hospital telling us about his illness and arguing with Jay Dunn, and he was catching up with Ru about the LA trip. Oh, that's when you saw him on Honest Rose. Go watch his recent live, the hood table. I don't think it's less than 20 minutes, so you could watch that real quick. Um he had blood clots in his leg and it traveled to his lungs. Also, he had to do surgery. I think he said they went through his groin and they were able to remove one of the larger blood clots. Liz says she doesn't play around. She doesn't half step. She does the damn thing. Okay. She says she does the damn thing. Another thing, I don't know if people spoke about it. I don't know. Maybe I missed it. Maybe you guys can let me know. Let me see before I go. I don't use Himalayan anymore because too many companies are involved. That includes my I was watching a video the other day. I don't even know if I should believe it when they were talking about the type of cheese people use and some of the shredded cheese that people buy and how it has like basically they have wood chips that were was it dusted wood chips, but whatever it is in it, so it's like an anti-clogging agent. Is that the word? Was that it? So the cheese doesn't stick together. So like there, I don't know, maybe you guys have seen the video. So on one hand, you had somebody with a block of cheese and they grated it, and you know what happens when you grate cheese, as opposed to buying it in the store. How does it stay separated for so long? So they were telling you some of the stuff that these people put in the cheese. Can you imagine what we're eating? Wood chips. It's so much stuff that people are doing. I can't wait to be able to just have most of the foods that I eat that I plant them and I can reap from my own space. You know, I'm just telling. I'm Muslim, so I eat halal. It's like kosher. Okay. Great brand of cheese. So I don't fool around with cheese. I like it, but I don't fool around with it too much. Okay, so another thing that I was saying that I saw, and nope, I didn't watch the video in its entirety, but for the main points, I was watching Rico. Rico the barber, Rico Deontay Barber. Did you guys see his last video? I don't know if he did any more after that one, but I was watching Rico, and apparently Rico went back to what's the place he's from? Is it Detroit? Where is he from? I don't know. Wherever he's from. He went back home, and when upon his return to New York, I think someone died in his family. Let me go back to his channel. Rico Reports. Is that the one I watched it on? Oh, he did a video 2 hours ago too. I don't think this is the stream. Hold on. Is it Rico the Barber? Is it Rico Reports Reloaded? Child. Let me see if it's this one. He did a whole show where he was talking about, I don't remember the channel shit. I can't find it. But someone passed for him and he went back home to, first of all, they were not well and stuff. He went back there. And then upon, his return to New York, all his belongings in his apartment was thrown out. So apparently he didn't renew his lease, and the people just, scraped his stuff up and threw them out. So he did show his apartment. I saw a few stuff around the apartment, but he was saying that he tried to send it to them or something happened and the signature must have came out blank because that's the first time he did it on his phone. He gave several reasons for it, but what I'm noticing is that, well, what I heard is that he's planning on leaving. Okay. He's like he's gonna go find somewhere else to live. It's Rico Reports, but I don't see the video anymore unless he took it down. Cause I'm sure I watched it today. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, here it is. It's from 2 days ago. That's why. I know I saw it this morning and I was gonna ask Ronnie Q if she watched it. Yeah. So he was live talking about the situation because he was basically saying, it's family first, you know. So he was in a state, and I know how that feels. Because at one point, I know how that feels. I'm just saying, hey, the Sassy Show, how are you? We're just chatting. Did you hear about Brian's situation, Sassy? We just spoke about that, and now we're moving on to the situation with Rico. You know, he went back and his stuff was gone. And I'm saying to myself, what about if he had like documentations that he needed and stuff? How I don't know what I would do if basically my whole life was just taken out, my furniture, my clothing, and all of that type of shit. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. So I guess we're gonna see more of him now whilst he tries to get himself together and get another apartment. I'm not sure how long he has where he is because I didn't watch the entire video. The video is 2 hours long. It is 2 whole hours. You hear me? It is 2 whole hours. About 2 hours. And there are not enough hours in the day. I need at least 8 hours of sleep. And for looking at judging by the way stuff is right now, I'm gonna get less than 8 hours tonight. You didn't know? Yeah. You told him to continue. But did you see the one he did a few minutes ago or maybe an hour ago, Sassy? He did one just an hour ago. Or maybe more than an hour. I don't know. That's the one you should go and watch. And I'm talking about Briiine. Go watch the last video that he did. It was so hard to watch. It was so hard. I almost felt like I was feeling his pain, especially when he took those pauses to go through the chills. Child, I just couldn't watch the rest of it. It was hard. And I know I don't know him or anything. Hey, I'm Miami Popo. But we're all human, we're human. I feel for him. You know? I feel for him. I feel for the guy and anybody else who's going through stuff because we're all humans, you know? I'm just saying, it is quite unfortunate. It was sad, Miami Popo. It really was. Sometimes we do go through some stuff. Um, Maybe by tomorrow, if James hears about it, he'll reach out to him. Pasa may decide to reach out to him, or let's see if Pasa is gonna, try to reach out to him to help him or stuff. Because aren't they, in the same? Oh, here you go. Oh, look at God, baby. When he said he did not want to be. Oh, Pasa, what are you gonna do to help him? Do you live close by? That is those were the two things I was thinking. First of all, he said he had to go to work because he didn't and I'm thinking he just recently got that job. So I was saying that earlier on that he was so worried about his job and he was so worried about losing his home. That was one of the main things, and that is one of the things that he kept saying he wanted to leave. And I'm thinking to myself, but you're only human. You are not invincible. But I'm pretty sure his supporters will, reach out to him and stuff. And I'm hoping that his other family members draw near to him at this time. I was saying that earlier on before you dropped in, that hopefully, they'll take care of that so he doesn't have to stay in the hospital continuously worrying about materialistic things, you know, his things and all of that. Miami Popo says, I couldn't hear him, but it's sad. See, it was Miami Popo. I wanted to look away, but I wanted to hear what he had to say. And it was really, really hard. And he was crying too. He was crying. And the part that hit me the hardest is when he just kept on stopping and he was going through the chills. Like, what is causing him to feel those chills? It was hard to watch. These mean words spoken to one another will come back on you. Stop the madness. That is real. Miami Popo says King Roman. Did did King Roman News find out about it, Miami Popo, or is it that he's gonna be there? You're back from the store, Big Man TV. Pastor said we send cash apps and prayer. If he needs to get in touch with me, I have provided a way. So did you contact him? I hope a view said she's gonna also do a video. I hope she does do a video for him. That would be really nice. I cannot I could not watch the video in its entirety. I made it to at least 10 minutes, but I could not watch the video in its entirety. He's doing a meet and greet? Okay. Ooh, look at the couple in the chat. We got child. Look at Sassy and Big Sassy. I hope you know Bigman TV was over there by Sincere Saida today, and he was making sure that grown folks knew that he was not gonna have it. You're not gonna talk about my girl, you know. He was defending your honor. You can he he was over there doing his thing. You're gonna be there too, newbie? Oh, that is cool. Maybe you could go check Brian out too. I'm really hoping that Brian sees the people who are reaching out to him and allow them to help. I hope he does. I really do. Hey, Red Wings hockey. My dad was a real Lord have mercy. I'm guessing this is for the passer that you saw this Red Wings. Sassy says ZX has a terrible crush. I remember when he was saying that he liked you, but I don't remember whose channel it was on. So I'm pretty I didn't even know that you two were going to be at odds so quickly. You know, I hope James is. I think people are going to reach out to him. I hope he chooses who he wants to, come through and be of assistance to him. I hope his family is there for him. I'm really hoping, because it's not easy being in the hospital, guys. It's not. You have a lot of time to reflect. It also means you have a lot of time to feel depressed too. Let me tell you that. You have a lot of time to be thinking about what you need to get done, and you you will worry yourself to death. You hear me? So I'm hoping that his people reach out to him and he gets the help. You know what? Well, the pastor said that he had his cash app and stuff in his live. So I am hoping he sees the cash apps and it makes him feel a little bit better knowing he could actually stay in the hospital and pay his rent. Because that's one of the main things that he kept on thinking about was he does not want to lose his living space. I'm saying that because I don't know if it's a house or an apartment or whatever. He does not want to lose his home, and that's the main thing he kept reiterating. He does not want to lose his home. And I'm saying to myself, it's so unfortunate that he's going through this and still thinking about his home, his job. Look at Red Wings. I think Red Wings is coming at the passer. I don't see the passer anymore, Red Wings. Red Wings says oh, that's the same message. That's the same comment. Liz. Oh, no, it's not the same comment. You said it twice. My dad never said the coins keep him from doing community service. Did the pastor say that, Red Wings? And Red Wings, what did you do to YouTube cameras? Because I was over by Sincere today and I heard that you lost your wrench. I don't know what happened. I'm just asking. Why do people keep asking me if you is you? I think that should be are you. The Sassy Show. Why do people keep asking me, are you my girlfriend? Ooh. We got something started here. Hold on. New Biology says, no, Liz. I'll be there for the meet and greet, but I'll pray with the folks that see him. Okay. Oh Lord. Red Wings and Miami Popo, child. Rex left the chat because he asked for the link some time ago, but I wanted to finish talking about what I saw. So we have Rico to think about, but Rico is a grown ass man. He says he'll be able to deal with it. I'm hoping those who are cool with Rico also reach out to him because he's going through something too. So we got Wiley going through something right now. We got Rico going through something right now, and we got Briiine going through something right now. So pray for the men, guys. Pray for them, or at least give them some positive energy. Put it that way. For those who are not, you know. I dropped the link. I'm gonna also pin the link too. I remember when I used to come on at my late night lives, and I would pin my link, and so a lot of weirdos would click my link from some places like the Philippines and all sorts of India. You remember that Indian guy who used to click my link, who kept telling me to turn the camera on and stuff? This Indian guy, I wonder what became of him. I don't remember his name. That guy used to tell me to turn my camera on and everything. Hey, TC, I'm trying to pin the link. There you go. There you go. For those who want to come up and listen, those who want to come up and talk about what they saw when they went over by Briiine, or for those who watched Rico's live from 2 days ago. Miami Popo says, I feel sorry for Wiley too. Uh, for me, For Wiley's situation, I don't know. I saw him on the bus. That's the last place I saw Wiley was on a bus. I don't know if he has somewhere to go or he just decided to. Did he lose all of his stuff too? Because I think he said he had to throw some stuff out too. So Wiley is going through that. Rico is going through that. And Briiine is going through that. Hey, Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. Did you hear what happened? Child, no pressure. No pressure. Right, Miami Popo. I saw the video where Wiley was doing his live stream and the cops came in to do a wellness check. Because apparently the people who are watching him, they kept on calling, and asking them to go over and check because they thought he was, losing it. And of course he came on the other day saying that, he went to his doctors, they reduced his medication and stuff, and he's good now and blah blah blah. And the last I know, I saw him on his Greyhound doing his thing. I don't. Oh, and the last time he was there, campaigning, he took it up on himself to do walkthroughs and stuff, and he's out there campaigning for Trump. He's doing his interviews. He is doing his thing, and they're talking about Trump. Trump doesn't care about you, Wiley. Trump doesn't care about anyone else but himself. Just remember that, okay? I'm just saying. Ronnie Q. Oh, you didn't hear about it? Oh yeah. TC, in a nutshell, Briiine had blood clots traveled from his leg to his lung. He was found in a car park, face down. Well, he didn't say face down, but two men found him and he was back in the hospital. He's in the ICU right now. He had to do a quick surgery. I think he said they went through his groin and removed the bigger blood clot from his legs. Remember just a few days ago he was talking about how his leg had ballooned and stuff. So, I really do feel bad for him. I really do. Trust me. If you go and watch that video, you will tears will come to your eyes. You hear me? You I could not watch it. The pastor says he has given him reached out to him. I mean, Jay Wilson says he's reached out, so if he wants, he could contact him. He also said he dropped his cash apps and they offered a word of prayer for him. I just want, to be quite honest, what I want for Briiine right now is that the cash apps that he's getting tonight, or maybe by tomorrow when everybody hears about it, that he's able to pay his rent because he is in the hospital and he keeps on worrying about his living situation. And that is why he wanted to come out so badly. So I'm hoping that the cash apps that he gets, you know, can contribute to paying his rent so he doesn't have to worry about being evicted and anyone on YouTube, talking about him any kind of way or anything. That's what I'm thinking. Hold on. Red Wings Hockey says, other than have an opinion, I don't know what I did to anyone, but tell the truth from my perspective. Oh, you're responding regarding the wrench that I was asking about earlier on. Big Man TV says, very Carrie Wiley moved to Vegas. So I heard, child. I hope he secured um somewhere to live or at least a job because he kind of gets upset whenever he sees that he's not doing so well anymore as it relates to numbers, and that is one of the reasons why I keep saying numbers does not mean shh to me here. It doesn't mean anything to me because that is not how I make my bread. Hold on. I got somebody in the back. Hold on. So if you get too caught up on the numbers over here and it's what makes you feel like you are somebody, it is going to mess you up when you don't see the type of numbers you want. Hold on, trying to find my coconut child. Here we go. Is that you, Clyde?
It's me.
Hi. What's going on?
Nothing. Finish your statement. I'll go on mute.
I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, I was talking about Wiley and his situation. Whenever his numbers get low, he goes on like that, and then he goes on rants talking about Armand and what are some of the things that Armand is doing and stuff. He was going off a lot on about Armand. So he's in a whole situation right now where he lost his he had to move, and I think he moved before. I don't think he gave them note. He didn't even renew his lease or anything, so he's gonna have to pay for that. It's a whole situation with him. That's it. That's all. What's going on with you?
Uh, good night. Good night. In patois. Good night.
Good night. It's still English. Good night.
Oh,
I
good night.
don't know how
Okay.
to, or maybe I can't think of anything. Let me see. It's
Um,
still English because most of patois is really English. It's broken English. A little
right, but I was
a,
saying,
a little African
like,
words in it, a little Spanish.
right.
Oh,
What I was saying is, normally, uh, I guess I would say, it's the late evening or something like that, but I guess it's just pretty much good night, period,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it's good night. There are no
Yeah.
other. I can't think of any other way to say it.
I was laughing at Ronnie Q because she said, Lord, is that why he was on the bus? Talking about Wiley.
Yeah, and he was out there he was out there talking about Trump and about Trump's policies and stuff, and how Trump is all for the black man and he's gonna help him with jobs. I was talking about it yesterday. I had all the points, but I can't remember them right now because those are flushed from my head.
So
But
is Trump is Trump gonna help us with all these black jobs that we have, girl?
of course, and he was saying Trump is gonna make America great again. Hey, Vibrant.
Well,
He
we had all these black
was
jobs.
preaching. He was preaching so loudly on his way, and I was hearing him. He was so loud in his phone, and all of a sudden, I heard him go real quiet, and he was still talking. And I'm like, "What happened?" And when I looked, he was embarked. He was going on the bus. I'm like,
That
"What
darn
is this?"
Wiley, that darn
So
Wiley.
he had to start speaking softer, and I'm like, "Okay, you're entering the bus. You're boarding the bus now."
Listen, Wiley
Oh,
goes from frustrating people to making people laugh. There's like no in between with Wiley. That is hilarious.
1 second, Miami Popo. According to Alf, I am from the Conga. Okay, go ahead, Cly.
Oh, oh, wow, yeah. Wow, okay.
Hey,
Um,
Muffy. Trump's going to give us some stimulus checks again. You have to think long term.
that
That's why you got
that
to think
that
long
is a
term.
problem because I'm gonna tell you right now, the stimulus checks greatly caused a lot of these issues. If we would have managed the 2020 thing better, checks would have been had to been sent out. Places wouldn't have been had to been closed down. But that's hindsight being 2020, I guess. Anyway,
And caused inflation too, but who am I?
yeah,
I'm gonna talk
exactly.
about.
Um,
It was a whole. It seemed good on paper, I guess,
well, but when
but
you think about it, though, even though we have these buckets of money, if you will, that are already allocated, and then we have some for emergency funds. And when I'm speaking, nationwide, right, at the federal level.
mhm,
We never can find the money when we need it for certain things. But
mhm.
when arbitrary, crazy things that don't make any sense, we can find all the money in the world. I just
Oh
like,
yeah.
who are the accountants? Because I just want to see the books. I think y'all cooking the numbers, but anyway. So listen, you're right. You done named off everything that's going on in terms of Rico, Wiley, even though some of this might be Wiley's own doing. Rico, Wiley, Briiine, who else that's going through?
Those are the three names: Brian, Rico, and Wiley. I can't think of anybody else who's going through stuff. But
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, Kwani and Kwani
ooh, and Kwani.
and
Kwani's
Kwani.
going Kwani is going through something with, that she lost a family member. I don't remember who she said, or was it a close friend of
I
hers?
think it was a really close friend. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. And she
And I
lost
think
her
maybe,
this.
and I'm not sure if it was a loss of a relationship. Listen, let me tell you something. I am a fair weather tri-tip sector member. And I'm gonna tell you why I mean that, why I'm saying it. When it gets too deep, when it gets too wide, when it gets too stressful, I'm gone. I leave the tri-tip sector. No, I don't come down here to be stressed out. I come down here to be entertained. And
People
when it
don't
gets
like
too
hearing
much,
that, Clyde. People don't like hearing when you say that. Well, anybody, well, I say that a lot over here because I'm really using this for entertainment purposes. But go ahead. Sorry to cut you. Go ahead.
oh, no worries. Well, if they don't like it, then, suck it up, buttercup, because I don't like seeing people stressed out. I love seeing like the banter, right? But I don't like when it crosses those borders because then things like this happens and you have people feeling guilty or not feeling guilty that maybe they should feel guilty because they've crossed those lines. And listen, I know people keep saying you can't tell people how to fight. Oh, yes, you can, because we got laws of the land. The law will say that you can't bring a gun to a knife fight. You see what I'm
Oh
saying?
no, her
There are
sound
rules.
went out. Oh, you're back. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Oh, okay. I was saying,
Mhm.
people keep saying you can't tell people how to fight. Oh, yes, you can, because the laws of the land say you can't bring a gun to a knife fight. hmm They say you can't hit nobody with your car. hmm Just because you arguing. So yes, you can tell people how to fight. People just don't want to be told how to fight. See, they want to be gully and gutter and nasty, and then when it's their turn at bat, then it's, oh, you hit too low. No, if you keep everything at surface level banter, keep it fun, keep it light,
Mhm.
keep it to the
Yeah.
mama jokes, you know what I'm saying? Not the dead mama jokes, but just the little mama jokes and little other things like that, then you will be fine. But see, the very person that dropped down in your chat talking about, oh, I sent him my phone number. Oh, we collecting cash apps. About 10 days ago, you were roasting Briiine for needing ramen noodles and money for toilet tissue. You thought that was funny. It's not funny.
Did
Brian,
Brian click the link when he was doing that?
I don't know. But that's not the first time he's done it. That's not the
Was
first
it?
time
And it wasn't
and
all in fun?
when is that ever fun though?
I'm just asking because you know how he gets and some. I'm listening, but I'm just asking. Go ahead.
No, no. Well, in my opinion, he'll say he doesn't do dark jokes. He just said that today in one of the many lies that he said. But yes, he does. He made fun of Dovey when she was homeless. He made fun of Rico when he was homeless. This stuff is not funny. This is real life. These things are happening to these people. And that's not right. It's not funny. It's never funny. It's never funny. And so when things like this happens, then it's, oh, I want to collect the cash app. I want to send a prayer. Why? You were just joking on this man. You thought that was funny. He was down to his last to where he couldn't afford toilet tissue. I could not imagine. And there is no way I would ever pick on anybody like that. Never. Not and be able to sleep peacefully at night. So you coming down here, I think that this is to try to make yourself feel better. And I'm talking about coochie. So I'm going to put a name on it because I'm not scared.
I figured that you were talking about Jay Wilson. I
Yeah,
figured.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's not funny. Some of these jokes are not jokes. You are literally taking digs, but I'm gonna be fair. It's not just Jay Wilson. You see what I'm saying? It's not just jeggings. When people are, and it's not just Brian. When you're picking at Brian, it's everybody. When Brian is saying whatever, this stuff is not funny because then life comes at you hard and fast. And then the very community that you've tried to tear apart, you have to come back to and ask for help. Now, we don't mind helping you, but my question is, at what point in time do you do an internal check and say, I'm a joke, but this area, that particular area, I'm not touching that anymore. You see what I'm saying? He was just dragging pizza. Pizza had an emergency in her family. Her husband is the breadwinner. Her husband had a flat tire. you you how much tires cost more than $60? Okay, we'll give her 120 then. Give her 120. Give her 120. Her husband is the breadwinner. She stays home with the kids. You see how that's not funny? But he thought it was funny. But he needed help when a spider slash a roach was crawling up his wall, and he needed us to give money to him for the working man. When he lost his job, and then he had to come out and tell people he didn't lose his job. He went to another assignment. He played the beef sector. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's not right. And I'm not coming up here to be a Debbie Downer. I just kind of want to say
Oh no,
that.
you're
And
you're free to say what you think because we don't always have the same views, and I'm just listening because some of the stuff I'm hearing for the first time, like the tire stuff and the
mhm,
ramen noodling and toilet paper thing. Hey,
mhm,
Sweet Carter, there there
right.
there there is a back and forth going in the chat too between TC and Red Wings. I'm not sure what's happening because Red Wings is
Mhm.
telling her block me. I think Red Wing said something about just Krista. I think that's what caused both of them to start going back and forth. Rico also dropped in the chat. Rico, my
See?
condolences to you,
Mhm.
as on the passing of your grandma.
Yes,
You
Rico. We're
know,
sorry that you lost your grandmother. We know that you were close to your aunt. We know that you lost her too as well. Those things are very near and dear to everyone, and they should never be jokes, Rico. But condolences to you, and I hope you get a home that's much better than the one you had, honey. Because I'm gonna tell you, when you were in that apartment and you were cooking, everything you did looked clean to me. I think you're a great cook, and I'm so proud of you. For surviving on your own.
so what do you plan to do, Rico? Oh, TC is in the back. Let me make sure it's her. Where's my overlay? Hold on. Is that you, TC?
It is. Thank you.
Hey, TC.
Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody?
Good morning. Well, I'm doing okay so far. I'm a little bit,
Yeah,
feel some kind of way after seeing that video, but I'm good.
I
And
understand. Hey, Clyde. How are
Rico's
you?
also
Hey,
in the
Clyde.
back.
Hey, TC.
Hold on one
Hey.
second. I'm seeing a Rico in the back. However,
Sure.
I don't know. It's only a white screen, so I can't tell if the camera is on or. Hold on. Oh, it's him. Okay. Hey,
What I
Rico.
wanted to do was say, what?
How you doing?
Hey, Rico. Hey, what I wanted
Hey,
to
TC,
do.
how you doing?
Hey. What I wanted to do was just say this. I'm not going back and forth with anybody.
Hmm. But
I
what
really wish Red Wings would stop informing me or telling me about things that's going on that I have absolutely no knowledge of. I don't know what he's talking about. So, Red Wing, stop telling me about things. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just getting off of a wonderful vacation, and I want to leave it just like that. I don't know what you and I don't know what it is what's going on with you and said folks, but please, I don't know what you're talking about. Absolutely not.
Okay. And I
Okay.
haven't seen him type in the chat anymore.
Okay.
So you're just making it very clear you do not need any updates about anything happening with the
I
other
don't
person.
know. Right.
And
Right.
he doesn't have to say anything to you when he sees you in the chat.
Right. If there's an
Okay.
issue that's going on that has gone on, I don't know what, when, where, why, or how, then that needs to be addressed to said individuals or whomever it needs to be addressed to. It does not need to be. I do not need to be informed about anything. I have my own issues, just like everybody else here in on this panel, in these chats. We all got our own issues, etc., etc. I don't need anybody else's. You do not have to inform me. You take care of your own issues. I will take care of mine. Okay? I do not want grown people telling me or informing me about other grown people. Grown folks supposed to be taking care of grown folk business. I do. Okay? I don't come up here and tell everybody about my business. Do not, and I repeat, do not talk to me about anything else that's going on anywhere else. I want to
Okay.
make that very, very plain and clear. And if you need it to be spoken in other languages, please let me know. Okay.
Okay.
All
He
right.
hasn't responded. I guess he got the he got it, I guess.
Yeah, I came in here because I was when I say interested, I was concerned. I've been concerned about about folks and about different people in terms of what you were talking about with Brian and whatnot. And I wasn't I had seen some things, but I've been working, so I didn't get a chance to update myself. So I said, well, let me find out because I know at least Carrie will. You're not one of those that will carry information incorrectly. You do have concern and you at least know how to carry information properly and carry a story properly, where there's a lot of folks that do not. A lot of these content creators don't know how to carry a story from their mouth to their freaking nose. However, when at least coming over here, you know that you're gonna get at least information about about what's going on. So I was just concerned about Brian and what was going on and so forth and so on. And I just wanted to say that. So I'm gonna get down. I see Rico. Hey Rico again, and to BMTV. Hey, what's up, big man? And Clyde, good talking to you. Good. It's my first time on a panel with you. Okay.
Good talking to you, TC. I hope you had a good vacation.
I most certainly did. I did. I really did. And
That's
again,
good.
prayers going up to you, Rico, and your family. Let me just say this, and to everybody, anyone who's going through anything,
I'm just here to address Ronnie
please,
Q.
prayers, prayers
Yeah,
going up for everybody. All right.
Don't be cussing Ronnie Q when you come up, Rico. That's my moderator. You know that. But
All right.
I'm not
you
gonna
can
Now
have a
cuss.
conversation.
I'll
You
What
can
I'm
have a
doing, I'm just
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you, Carrie.
okay. Oh, Red Wings. Now you're gonna say something when
but
she's leaving. Okay.
true.
Rico, speak to Ronnie Q, but just don't cuss or anything. Okay.
No, I'm just going to just speak what it is because we're not going to play the back and forth game. We're not going to play that. We're not going to play semantics. We're not going to just playing stupid and then she put in the check. Don't play stupid or whatever. We know we're not going to play this game. Ronnie Q, you have
Your
been
sound is
trolling
messed
me
up.
since Lipstick Alley. When I first came on here in the 2019. 2019, I came on here in July at the DC game. Okay. My first year on here, my auntie died in November of 2019. People was making fun of me and still make fun of me currently to this day, pissing their bottles, pissing their cans, falling asleep online, doing all this and that. Ronnie Q, if you want to have a conversation, we sure can. Because evidently you had a conversation when my mother was on here. I thought that we had squashed all of that then when my mother was on here 2 years ago. Right? Right? And my mother was on Miss Pizarro panel and Just Kimmy panel. So you can say lies or whatever. No, we're going to tell the truth of what it is. And you still think that it's funny now that my things got thrown out of my apartment over in Stump Down chats. People that go over there support that evil shit, just like he made a lie about Briiine out laughing about. I don't see nothing funny about anything about a death in the family, somebody getting sick, or none of that evil shit. I don't feel nothing funny about it. Nothing funny. And the people that laugh, God gonna have a special place for you because I'm gonna come right back around. I don't give a fuck. That's why my thing is I stay away from YouTube. You can have the platform and numbers and all of that. That don't mean nothing. We're all gonna have to deal with God in one way or other. See, I don't do things like that. I'm not an evil person. I don't talk about people. When I talked about your mother, whatever, we was having a back and forth banter when you was laughing about my aunts. Let's not go there. That was in 2019 and 2020. I have a very good memory. People call me a drunk and all this thing. People like to call me names and all that.
Ronnie
Let's
Q
not
has a
play
question
semantics
for
and
you.
play stupid.
Ronnie Q says, "What did she say about your things being thrown out?"
She was very, very clearly, you and Stump Down chat, laughing about it. Laughing about it.
Oh, your sound is
Like
messed
just
up.
like
I
she
can
laugh
barely hear
about
you,
shit.
Rico. I can barely.
Nothing funny about
Something's wrong with your audio. Can you guys hear him? Big Man
I
it. We
can
TP?
can
I
hear it
can I
now.
can hear him, but he's kind of going in and out a little bit. So
Yeah,
I'm going back
yeah,
on mute. Big man,
yeah,
are you on mute?
yeah. I was on mute. I was drinking some coconut water, but it sounded like you was a little bit crackly to me over here.
Oh, I hope you guys can
I
hear me.
Rico, I think when you lean away from the camera, your voice kind of goes out. So kind of keep your voice
Okay, no,
towards the
I
microphone,
never
okay?
said that on your channel. I said in Stump Down chat. You was in his chat, hurrying the shit on. Not on your channel, but you was on another evil ass motherfucker channel. And the same stalking ass motherfucker that's harassing me because he wanna fuck me for 5 years. Let's not play stupid here. But like I said, God got everybody, and karma's going to come back to any and everybody. Because I don't find nothing funny about it. Nothing funny at all. Okay?
So what's
So
so
my thing is, yeah, that's what I had to came up and have an issue about. This is about Briiine. I
no?
feel for him
How?
when he
What
was
about
crying.
you, Rico? Is everything okay with you though? And how are you coping with the passing of your grandma? Let's talk about you for a if you could talk about it.
It's a it's a one day at a time
You
type of
can,
thing. It
it's
really is.
okay.
But I feel I'm stronger now. I feel that I'm more better than when I first came on here 5 years ago. Because again, we have to learn through our experiences. So I don't come on here and cry like I used to. Because that's what people want to see. That's when it was most funny to people. It was most funny. A lot of people don't watch me no more now. Because I don't come on here getting drunk with a bottle. I'm not coming on here crying. I'm not up here pissing in beer cans, what they like to make fun of. But that was my hardest point of my life, going through it, going through a wreck. But that was the most pivotal, funny time for everybody here on the streets when you going through something like that. So my point is, I'm not playing victim on anything. Ronnie Q, like I don't deal with you. I don't talk about you anything. My point is, you're fake. You're two-faced because you up there trying to send prayers and this and that and third. You be the same one laughing when somebody going through
Okay,
something.
all
But
right.
everybody go
Don't
through something. That's the
don't
problem I'm
address
saying.
Ronnie Q. Let's go. We're talking about
I
you
mean,
tonight.
I know that's your moderator, but I'm not gonna
Yeah.
have her
So
keep disrespecting me and laughing at me and thinking that it's funny because it's not funny. I don't deal
she's
with
not
you,
laughing in
bitch. You
the
never
chat
liked me
though.
since LSA, and you
Hold
still
on.
a troll on
You
LSA. So
hold
stop it,
on.
girl.
We're talking about you right now. So you're
Right. So
saying you're
I'm
dealing with
hear
it. You're
nothing what
saying
she got to say.
prior to the no, it's okay. Prior to this, you would have been on here crying and doing all of those other stuff, but you're coping this time. What is the difference between then
I'm
and now?
coping better now. I'm coping better now than when I first came on here when I lost my auntie in 2019. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Hmm.
saying. Because I don't, as you can see, I don't come on live. I only come on live to trying to
Oh no,
people
your audio
on
is
here
funny.
bothering people. And then I don't come on here talking about YouTube at the streets because I don't give a fuck about no Vegas. I don't give a fuck about nothing about YouTube beats at the streets. It doesn't matter to me. That's the point. But I'm praying for Brian because everybody's going through something. And everybody can put on a smile and say I'm listening to her or whatever, but you know what nobody's
I
going through.
think when you
And
move the
everybody's
phone,
going
your
through
audio gets messed up. I think when you move your
drive
phone,
down. I'm just going to drive down since she don't want to have her conversation as a grown person, but she had a conversation on my mother here two years ago when my mother was staying here, when I had my mother here. And I thought we had squashed all of that then. But it seems like it's not squashed at all. Because I don't have no problems with nobody and I don't talk about nobody. When
so
she
you're
talks
not
to me,
cool
I'm
with
going to
Stump
talk to
Down.
her.
So what is the deal with you and Stump Down?
He's infatuated with me. He's been infatuated for 5 years since he created his channel off of my name, off the back of my name, off of Jay Wilson. Everybody know that he's a obsession like Mariah Carey obsessed with me, and that's just the real deal of it. And he want to fuck, and like no, child. But
Has he ever
a
tried
lot of
to reach
people
out with
go
you?
there and they like
As
his evil humor.
okay. Did he ever try to reach out with you
So
like 5 years reach out to you like 5 years ago and you declined
I
and
don't know.
he
Maybe I think it's maybe he got
because what caused all of that?
I don't know. I don't know. Never talked to him or anything, but it's like he pressed about something. Maybe he got rejected by me or something. I don't know. But I think over there is very pressed about Rico. He does lives about me every day. That's how I'm coming about Ronnie Q because she was just over there the other day last night talking about when I got thrown out. And like, okay, like that's going to be funny or something. After I came back from Detroit from visiting my grandma in the hospital. And then I had to come back here. All of my stuff is gone. Then I had to go back to Detroit to go to my grandma's funeral. I'm going through shit.
Oh, you're
I'm
going
going
through
through
it.
things too, but
So
don't let it get me down
so what do
because
they do
I
with
know
your
that
stuff?
God
Did they
has
tell
me.
you what they do with your did they tell you what they did with your
They threw
stuff?
it out. They threw it out on the street. Once I came to my apartment, I saw my bed outside. All of my
Oh my
shits was
god.
going in bags. You know, they threw
Oh,
everything out. All of my important paperwork, all of my clothes, all of my electronics,
oh
gaming computers and tablets and everything. I have no clothes besides the clothes I had on my back to go see my grandmother. Because family gonna always come first. That's why I don't this YouTube shit. See, a lot of people in that's real. We live in a society of and social media has become a place where anybody can say anything because you're not going to deal with it in real life and consequences in real life. So that gives the people to say anything here on YouTube or social media.
mhm.
So but in real life, it's like I'm just trying to deal with everything in a positive manner because I know that God has a purpose and a plan. He does everything for a reason. So like materialistic things is going to be replaced, but a life can never be replaced, and that's something that we should never take for granted. Because just like today, um, what's her name just passed a reality star, reality star, whatever. She just passed away at the age of 42. And I just reported about that on my live. So life is precious. We can joke on here all day long, and that's why I don't joke. I don't play the joking game. I don't play the roasting and gag game. Because in real life, I'm going to lay hands on you. I don't play that. So that's why I don't play that type of way. That's these people game. Like, oh, it's a roasted gag. It's this. I don't play that. I don't play that because in real life, you're gonna get your hands put on, and it's gonna be real consequences.
Mhm.
So
So
life is
what are
very.
your plans? What are your plans for now? Because you were explaining what happened. Is it that you were supposed to pay your rent while you were in Detroit?
No,
You were
one
explaining
thing
something about you
is
doing it on your
no,
phone.
no. One thing is I was renewing my lease. My lease ended in April, right? So everything I was already going to renew my lease, but a lot of things happened. I found out my grandma had a stroke. I had posted that, and I immediately packed everything and what I had to do, go down there. And that was the first time when I was at the hospital. That's how me and Pizarro got into it. And she coming up with this goddamn scam shit and all this shit then because I ain't participate in a food challenge because I was getting my mental health together. I went to a program. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't drink like that no more. That's why y'all don't see me drink. I
Oh,
don't have no beer or nothing. I
oh, I
don't. I
remember
stopped
the
doing
challenge.
that.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, so I was supposed to renew my lease or whatever, and when I tried to renew my lease on my phone and with the PDF file, it sent it to them. It came back as blank. So um, I guess that's why they threw my things out because my lease was up. But I was telling my caseworkers while I was going down there that I would be back for a month. I'm going down there for a month to take care of my family because family gonna come first. I don't care about an apartment. If they kick me out today or tomorrow, I don't care. I can always go back to a shelter. You know what I'm saying? So that's what basically happened. Um, and I'm here now. I'm still here. I'm still here. I still didn't renew my lease because the reason why I did not renew my lease right now is because they're not gonna replace everything of what the fuck they threw out of here. I'm not leaving no motherfucking way. And I told them that I will still be here. Oh, you said my sound crackling? Let me exit and come back. I'll exit and come back.
Okay. Big Man TV.
Hey, Barry
Listen,
Carey. Hey.
I know you're
Oh,
up here.
yeah, I can hear you. Before we start, Beasley, you. I see you got a troll page called Woo Child and all that type stuff, dude. Take your troll somewhere else. I ain't got time to argue with you. I ain't got time to fight with you. I ain't got time to do none of that stuff. So Beasley, gone, just gone, bruh. Gone, bruh. But hey, Auntie, how you doing?
Auntie, I'm probably younger than you.
I'm just,
Hold
hey,
on.
look, I say you, Auntie. So
Oh, I forgot. I turn 80 tomorrow. Hold on. Let's get Rico. Let's see if his audio is a little bit better.
Okay,
Rico,
can you guys see me now?
it's still crackling a little bit, but
Oh
we'll
Lord. Okay, it
we'll
must
see how it
not
goes.
be on here. It must not meant for me to be on here, but it's not. Yeah, I'm just coming on because I just want to just put that message out there that it is dark and evilness out here, and we even seen that in Jay Wilson's channel tonight. You know, people do not believe in God. People don't believe in karma and laughing at somebody else's demise or laughing at somebody because God gonna flip that shit right back around on you. So you can laugh at me right now, baby, and think that everything funny. But baby, you gonna have to reap what the fuck you sow from the Lord Jesus Christ. And you it may not come back right now. It can come back just like with anybody. Come back to our loved ones and come back to anybody or your kids if you have them. Just be very careful on who you laugh at and what you laughing at. Because nothing is
And
funny about nothing, none of that. Nobody's
I was
struggle.
saying it earlier on that the health reads and certain type of reads in the beef sector. It's really not right, but people are going to do whatever they want to do. But you have to be
And they're gonna
careful
have to deal with
with
the
things they
wrath of the
also have
Lord.
to do. Yeah.
So
Hey
that's why
everybody.
I'm a
Hey,
firm believer.
boys. So you were explaining about the lease, Rico. You said it didn't
Yeah,
go through.
so it didn't go through. And once they had got it, cause I called my leasing apartment once I was in Detroit because I was calling to check to see did they get my lease. Because I tried to sign it on a PDF file on my phone. I didn't have a printer or whatever to print the lease out and to do all of that. But anyway, it came back blank to them. Um, and then I came here to do that for my lease. I came back here in that April, and then I had to leave back out April 12th. And then that's when I went back to Detroit, and that's why I was just in Detroit, and I was out there for a month, and I was supposed to stay out there until Mother's Day for my grandmother. And then once I called the apartment complex, whatever, they told me that my apartment was vacant. They said, "Well, it's vacant right now," and I said, "Vacant." So I'm going off with them. I had contact with case managers and everything like that. So yeah, that's basically sums that up. That basically my lease wasn't renewed, and I told them that I was going out to visit my grandmother and I would be back. And I sent them a picture of what I did on my phone and sent them the signature and even emailed them that, and they still didn't go through with that. But I mean, it's an unfortunate situation. But once I lost my,
Yeah,
because
and
I
for
had,
that to be happening at the same time that you're going through all of that with your, your family and stuff, it's got to be, hard. But you know what? I've seen you keep, bounce back from different things on here. So,
yeah,
you should be. Is there anyone helping you to secure another place for you to live right now? Because you said you told them you're not
um,
leaving, but eventually you'll have to go.
no, no. Well, if I do go, they're gonna have to put me. I just say this: they put my shit out while I was gone. I want the motherfucker to do it while I'm here. So, and I already told them that I'm not signing no other lease or nothing. HRA, which is New York HASA program that I'm in, they pay my rent. So I don't pay anything. They pay my rent for me. So HASA will continue to pay, even though I didn't sign a lease, anything like that. They will continue to pay month to month. That's what my caseworker told me. They will continue to pay month to month, which here is they went up on my rent, which is 1900, almost $2,000 for this small ass apartment here in New York. And that's the reason why I'm not working because I refuse to pay for this
Oh
type of
no, your
space.
audio is worse. So you don't work anymore because you're saying you refuse to pay. Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, at this apartment, no, absolutely not. Once I move to another apartment, yes, I will. But at this raggedy piece of crap, no, I'm not. I'm not paying anything. I will let the state continue to pay for it. And until I have to find my own apartment. And once I find another apartment, then that's when I move or whatever. But till then, I'm going to be here. I still got the key and everything. They changed the lock on me and everything, but they still gave me a key because had to give me a key because I live here. So I'm still here and I'm going to be here until I find a place, and that's just that. So I'm not worried about getting too much here. I got some of my necessities back, and I do have my supporters that do still help me out. Because people want to see me fail, but I have my supporters like everybody has theirs. I have supporters of my own that's still helping me out. You know what I'm saying? I got my air mattress. I got a table. I got my dishes, little necessities, towels and stuff, rags, stuff like that. So I'm fine with that. I'm just not trying to put too much in here because once I find another apartment, then that's when I get everything together. But I'm just saying at this point in time, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. All the materialistic things can be replaced. A life cannot be replaced. That's the thing I want to say. It's nothing funny about a death or someone in a hospital. So all the evil jokes and stuff that people go over here and support,
Oh
stand
no,
out and
your sound
support
is
us.
getting worse. I don't know. Are you
Okay.
moving the phone?
No.
No. Okay, now I can hear you, but it was really bad a while ago.
Yeah, so I just wanted to just say prayers to Brian, prayers to him because I feel bad for him. And when he was crying, when he was just crying, I was crying because like
Yeah,
I just don't want to
it
see
was really
anyone in
hard
that.
to watch.
Yeah, so
Do you have
I
co-
just
do
wanted
you
to say
do you speak to him outside of YouTube?
I do not. I wish I could have contact with him. Unfortunately, I do not have.
Oh no, now your sound is really gone. It's really bad.
Okay, I'm just
Okay.
gonna
All
jump
right.
off.
Thank you so much
I'm
for
gonna
coming
jump
up,
off.
Rico. I'm not sure what's going on with your audio, but it's going out really bad. But thank you for coming to explain what's going on. And, like I said, my condolences to you. And I hope everything works out for you as it relates to getting yourself another apartment. Okay.
Thank you, and God bless you guys.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Much
Bye.
success to you, Rico. Much success to you.
Okay. We have Red Wings in the back, and I'm going to make sure it's him. Red Wings, is that you?
Yes, it is me. It's me. I'm
Okay.
half asleep, but it is me.
Okay. Um, Big man, did you want to go ahead and speak before Red Wing since you were here before?
He could go ahead. He could go ahead.
Okay, go. What's going on,
Okay,
Red
but no.
Wings?
My only question is to our melanated people is that who is God and who is Jesus? Because I don't necessarily
Wait, wait, what? What? I'm
if
sorry.
I
Oh, hold
support
on. Let me. You know what? Let me mute. Go ahead with your question. Because I was just saying, where did this question come from? Because I thought you were gonna come. Okay, let me mute. Go ahead.
because I have a different opinion of what God is. So if I support Haile Selassie or if I support Jah, um, what's the problem? That's my own personal belief. I don't have to support this Jesus, this white man with blonde hair, blue eyes. I don't have to support that.
Are you a
What's the
Rastafarian?
problem? No, I'm not.
So how
I'm
are
not.
you
But
talking about
I'm
Haile Selassie?
asking because I'm asking a question. Is that does that make my God bad because I support something that you don't support? That's a simple question. Yes or no? I'm different.
You sure are different. But everyone is free, and that is without saying. Everyone's free to worship whoever they want to, whatever they want to. It's a free world, and it's your choice. That's it.
Right. I don't think
Well, I
anyone here is saying that, you can't pray to whomever. Personally, when I was speaking, uh, and I was talking about life and I was talking about God and I was talking about Jesus, that's because, that's the way that I believe. However, I agree with Carrie, whomever you want to do, and serve, we respect it all.
well, this is one thing I can say I see on YouTube is that if I'm subscribed to Very Carey, somebody will block me because okay, what you doing over there? She speaks patois. She don't even know how to speak English, and I'm being funny
I
right now. If you
sure
don't get
do.
the joke, if you don't
I
get the joke,
sure do. Okay.
but okay, well you over there with her, and then you over here. People are control freaks. Unfortunately, this is where we are. People are control freaks. Wherever I go. Whoever God I support. No, I'm not a Rastafarian, but I will say, I mean, if Haile Selassie or Jah can help me, I'm going to serve a black God, somebody who looks like my black ass. It is what it is. I'm not going to be this Christian who you guys sit and you worship a guy who is a white male with blonde hair, a blue-eyed Jesus. Give me a break. Help me understand. What are you doing?
You do know that Haile Selassie adhered to the tenets of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, right?
Ooh.
Well, Haile Selassie, I'm just saying, he's more black than white to
But
me.
he's also okay. Never mind.
No, no, help me. Help me understand. I'm asking questions.
Well, I'll say this. My Jesus isn't, he's not white with blue eyes,
Ooh.
especially when you look at the region. However, I'll jump in and add this. I personally don't debate about my beliefs. I don't try to convince others about my belief. I just respect whomever you choose to serve, and I just kind of go about my way. feel that I can engage in a conversation with anyone who serves someone different, but my job is not to convince anybody or debate anybody. Um, and I just want to say, Carrie, girl, did I bring this whole energy and spirit to your channel tonight? Uh, I'm sorry.
It's cool. We're just chatting. It's cool. It is
And,
okay.
and hey, everybody in the chat. For some reason, I can't connect to the
Also,
chat,
mom
so I
has.
can't say.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize.
So
I,
bomb did not cut to the chase. So bomb says, "Who is trying to control you, Red Wings? Because you did the Who is trying to control you,
No
Red
one is
Wings?
trying to control me, but what I'm saying is that Christianity is what's controlling us all. We are a conquered people. As black people, we were conquered by European males. So we're sitting here worshiping a Jesus who don't look like us. That's facts. That's facts. We were out of slavery. If you don't understand that we were taken over by white people and our religion and our language. I speak English because I'm a descendant of what I was stolen
You mean
from.
who colonized you? Your colonizers caused
I'm
that.
colonized. Exactly. Colonized. So understand that the God you worship, you were shown a white boy with blonde hair, blue eyes, and that's your Jesus. Because I don't believe in your Jesus. Am I wrong?
you're still black, and actually, if you want to go further back than the colonizers, we conquered each other within the continent.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think the colonizers were able to come in and get us? We were traded out to them. They didn't understand the lay of our land.
Okay, so let's talk about today. Why do we we're under a system called European white supremacy racism? Yes or no? I'm just asking a question.
Okay, ask the question again. I'm sorry, I was looking at the chat. Hey, everybody, Ronnie Q is tickling me.
That's why I'm laughing.
The question is, do we live under a system of racism, white supremacy? This is
Yes.
what I learned from Neely Fuller and Francis Cress Welsing. We are under a system of white supremacy where who makes the rules? The white people make the rules today. That's a yes or no question, and I'm telling you, I'm under that system.
Correct.
You're not the only one on. You're not the
I
only
mean,
one under the
correct. I
system,
mean,
Red Wings.
I can't call it wrong on that one.
So
You
what spurred
cannot.
this conversation though? I know you're a bit different and you pull stuff from anywhere, but go ahead. What led to this?
Well, no, what kind of led to this is just when I sit back and I listen to our people talk, as far as melanated people, I sit back and I listen. We are, we dominate the world as far as our melanin. Black people make up 80% of the world, but we're conquered by the 10% of the white people who actually done fucked us over mentally to make us think that we're the wrong ones. We're different.
Well,
That's a fact.
we don't think that we're the wrong ones. We just don't have the power.
Okay.
And
Okay.
also you have
Thank
to
you.
also look at I mean, we have power over our individual lives, but you know what I mean, collectively speaking. And we
Collectively,
just kind
who
of want to
has the power?
bring it down to the level of the United States. But then also you have to look at when the government is very they're tricky in their ways, right?
Okay,
Underhanded, if
so
you
the
will.
government means who? Who
And so
governs us all? Who governs us all? That's a simple question. Who governs us all?
In the United States?
No, in the world.
Well, there are a lot of powers that be collectively from each nation that govern that haven't been elected, but they're these secret. Oh, well, that's a whole different level. Anyway, listen, Carrie, I just again want to
I don't delve
apologize.
too much in religious conversations. That is why I stopped. Religion, politics,
I
sex,
was
certain
I
stuff.
was
There's
I was
certain
getting ready to
stuff
go down
I
that
can go.
rabbit hole, and then I thought, why? No.
And
So
that is why I
again,
went on mute. And I'm
I,
quiet behind here.
I apologize
Sometimes
to
things
you,
become just
Carrie,
heat.
because
And
I think I did this. I think I started this whole situation. And I
Mm-hmm.
apologize. And also, if my conversation or my tone sound terse, it definitely was not meant for you. It was
I
for the
know.
it was for the greater conversation in terms of us being respectable, being respectable to one another. So please, I apologize if you felt, it was for you because it definitely was not, and
I
also to the
certainly
chat as
didn't.
well. And
I
then I
certainly
just want to
didn't.
jump in and say, now listen, I haven't been knowing Ronnie Q the whole time she's been on LSA, but I've known of her, since she's been in the B sector, and before she had her channel. And I personally have never seen Ronnie Q um, mock anyone's demise or tragedy in their life. I mean, Ronnie Q, do we count Coochie? He doesn't count, does he? We ain't talking about him. But
Mm.
anybody else, but in terms of like death and anything like that. And I'm not calling Rico a liar. I'm just saying I've never heard her talk like that. And to me, Ronnie Q does say what she has to say to others when they come at her, but I've never heard her go low like that. So I personally, I don't want that to be kind of like the lasting message regarding
And I,
Ronnie Q.
and I can also add to that because I have been in situations on here too, especially when I lost a close member of my family. And Ranique was one of the handful of people who actually supported me while I was, and I'm talking about while I'm online, because I'll be here talking and I'll break down and stuff because it was fresh and stuff. So she, amongst a few other people, were, there to, help me during that time. So I can also share the same sentiments too.
Right, right. And I will say this about Rico. Um, KRN, King Roman News, speaks very highly in terms of how Rico is such a good friend. And I believe that to be true. I believe, I see Rico defending his friend Briiine. And I think when Rico finds a friend, I think he is loyal. So, I don't want that lasting message to be anything negative about Rico either. You know what I'm saying? Before we, kind of go down our next rabbit hole, because did Red Wings drop off?
Red Wings dropped off. I'm like,
I'm
what
laughing.
just happened there?
I'm laughing
Red
at
Wings
views of
wanted to talk
views.
religion, so
I'm
he's
laughing
off.
at views of views. She was like, I'm being petty. I'm just laughing.
Child, Red Wings, you can come back. I'm.
Mm,
I mean, you can.
mm,
I just, I don't know. Red Wings, sometimes I just don't follow where you're going. I listen to you and you have good points, but sometimes I can't always follow where you're going. So sometimes I just need
I
help.
thought when he came up here he was gonna respond to what TC said. So I that is why I was laughing in the beginning when he started, because he was asking about religion and Haile Selassie and
you
stuff.
see, that's why I stay. I see. That's why I would
But
let him go first. See, that's why I let him go first. That's why I stay quiet.
then I'm accustomed to it, that so it
Yeah.
I'm accustomed to he does and says stuff a little bit different sometimes. And sometimes I just pretty much try to meet people
And
where they are.
Right.
and so bomb. If you still here, my bedtime. I don't go to bed. I don't get tired that easily. So I'm just letting you know.
Oh,
Because I did
man.
read that talking about, hey, big man, it's past your bedtime yet? No,
Hmm.
I like to
Yeah,
stay
we
up.
love ourselves some Red Wings. Please don't let this be misunderstood. Because I
Oh
declare, you got to
Lord,
clarify yourself in the tri-tip, in the
Lord.
beef tip, in the beef cube tip sector. We love ourselves some Red Wings. I'm just
He
saying
said
it's
he was
sometimes
half asleep anyways, so I guess, he went to, get that other half
I,
of that sleep. I'm
ve-
just saying, maybe that's what happened.
well, very curious. I had an interesting day today.
What happened today with you, big man? Do tell.
Oh, do tell. Somebody
hmm
threatened us. Well, I don't condone violence, but but I did a song or something, and somebody was in their feelings, and they played the song, and it was just interesting, And they said it had a ghostwriter and all types of shenanigans. But
Big
yeah,
man, I heard that song. It was very nice. You're talented.
oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
I heard it today over by Sincere.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
yep. I got Rebel in the back. Let me make sure it's him. Hold on one second. And I want to know who the person is. Hey, Rebel, is that you?
Hey, no, it's me, Beasley. No, it's me. Hey, hey, y'all. Hey, panel members.
Hey, Rebel.
Hey,
Did you
Rebel.
did you hear Big Man TV's song?
I did not. I was looking forward to hearing it.
Oh, you gotta go you
Child.
gotta go my channel here. It was very interesting.
So so hold on. So who is it and what sector? You said somebody was saying
Oh,
that somebody
well,
ghost wrote your song.
they said I had a ghostwriter, but I don't. I write my own songs. I write my own lyrics and all that type of stuff.
Was it
But
Buddy Lee?
yeah, but this song was very personal to
Are you
me.
beefing with Buddy Lee right now?
No, that's why I made the song because that's the end of my friendship with Buddy Lee. I just don't. It was something he did. It was something that his homeboys did to me over there at his platform, and I had to go out be the big man of my music, and I just had to do what I had to do.
Do you care to tell us about it?
Uh, Basically, Buddy Lee had did a Turn Up Tuesday part 2, and he asked me to come up on the platform. Because I was in the chat and I said I'm finna write a diss. I was about to write a diss track song. So so I hit the link and he asked me, big man, are you gonna make a diss track song about me? I ain't say nothing because I know that I was in the process of doing this. So I was like, maybe I would, but maybe I won't. So Saturday, I was in my music mind, and I heard a beat off of YouTube Studios, the music part. So I took that beat and I just started rapping off of it, and I made the song, and I did the overlay, I did the all that stuff, and I dropped the song on that Monday. Um, Everybody heard it, so it was just it was my revenge song, and that's what happened. I dropped the song, and Buddy Lee kind of played the song on his live today, and his whole chat was telling me the song was fire, it was good, and he was in his feelings, and one of his homeboys said the song was trash, but it wasn't. And it's on my channel, talent.
You better leave him alone, Buddy Lee. Is that the song?
Yes.
You
Uh,
better leave him alone. Let me share it.
Oh, come on now.
yeah. It's boy, man,
I heard
and
somebody tell me that before.
yeah, so I did that. So I made a song, and Buddy Lee he kind of felt like I was cyberbullying him, but no, you let your friends bully me on your platform, and that's when I had to fire back at him because you know because he didn't want to met his friend, and yes, big man cried. I cried on YouTube, so because
Hold on.
yeah.
Hold on.
Women love a sensitive guy, big man. So that may give you some kudos.
Rebel, I can't because my girlfriend she's probably around somewhere. She probably, I don't know.
Hold on 1 second. Is that you, Ronnie Q?
It is.
Hey, Ronnie Q.
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
Hey,
Ronnie,
Rebel.
you
Hey,
Hey,
good?
Fat
Ronnie Q.
Goofy. Hey, Clyde. Hey,
What's up, Ronnie
Kiki.
Q?
Okay, is Red Wing Hockey still in the chat?
I don't see him around anymore. He just fell off.
Red
And
Wing,
I
are you
don't
still
see him in
there?
the
He said
chat
he was going
anymore.
to bed.
Yeah, I had typed to him right after that. Don't leave yet because I was coming up.
Oh,
Oh,
when you typed that, he was already gone.
oh, okay.
You may have been
All
a
right.
little bit behind in the chat, probably.
I'm trying to keep it low. Um, Thank you, Liz. Okay, what I wanted to say was that there has been a lot of religious artwork that was released this year from Russia that depict all the biblical features as black people, including Jesus and including Mary and all of these people. And the reason that this artwork is showing all the people as blacks is because in the 13th century, the Mongols overtook a vast swath of land in that area, including Russia from Japan, and they also invaded Russia, and they cut them off from the regular Christian churches that they were accustomed to dealing with. They also took rule over the churches that were in them land, those lands, and they, dictated what they want. Sometimes even over the churches, and they ruled over there for over 250 years. And over that time, the Byzantine Empire, which was not controlled by the Mongoloids, they were whitewashing their religious art. So the Russian artwork was not whitewashed. So when Vladimir Putin released this artwork, a lot of people were stunned and didn't understand why all the pictures were depicted as black. So if that's
Mhm.
the biggest argument he has, I did a live about this. Red Wing Hockey, you are not up on my live, so I just wanted to come up and tell him that. It
I think I
yeah,
remember you doing that live, especially when you spoke of the whitewashing and stuff. That was some
yeah.
time ago, though, wasn't it?
It was not, no, it was like maybe a month or two ago because they recently released this artwork. And when they invaded, when they spread on into Russia, it reshaped the relations with the Byzantine Empire and the wider Christian world. The Russians' relationship with the Byzantine Empire, which was the Christian Empire, and the wider Christian world, as a matter of fact. It's called the Golden Horde. That's what they called that whole region during that period. It was called the Golden Horde. So I just wanted to give him that. That happened way back in 1230 something, the 13th century. So if that's your only complaint about religion, that's your only complaint. So that's all I wanted to tell him.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you. And I'm hoping he heard that and then he'll respond. I'm pretty sure he'll click your link tomorrow to continue the conversation.
Yeah, I wanted to drop the link for
Why
him
is
for
every
several
group always
videos, but
trying to
he's not
wash
here.
us up? Oops, I'm sorry. Go. What did you say?
Even from the pyramids and the Egyptian knocking all their nose off the
Mm-hmm.
statues. Yeah, so I just wanted to relay that to him because he seemed kind of unsure about that Jamaican religion. I've never heard of that
No,
one.
highly Selassie, His Imperial Majesty. He is
Okay,
actually from Ethiopia, but
okay,
like the Rastafarians, they actually revere him, and it's a whole different story. Okay,
okay. See,
some
I've never heard of that one. So
right.
yeah, that's all I wanted to add. I'm not going to argue anyone's beliefs or in religion as long as you have a God that you're comfortable with, and that you feel that fulfills your religious goals and needs and salvation.
Oh, there goes Red Wings. White males dominate the world and taught you the white G. Oh Lord. Okay.
I'm not talking. Okay, Red Wings.
Okay.
I'm not. Okay, you need to red ball. Red Wings. You need to red ball a little bit, and I am not talking about white Jesus whatsoever. So I'm gonna step down. If he
Thank you for
chooses to look into this, you can Google it. Google is your friend, Red Rings. You need to understand that there was artwork released from a vault from the 13th century which escaped the whitewashing of religious art that went on for over 250 years, and it survived intact, and it depicted Jesus, Mary, and all the angels, all the was it John the Baptist as black people, and it's escaped because it was under Mongol control, which ruled everything that went on with religion. So they hid this artwork away from them, and therefore this artwork depicted how the artwork originally came, and it was not whitewashed to have blonde hair and blue eyes. I'm just giving you another perspective. You can believe it or not. They just released these paintings. Vladimir Putin just released these paintings this year. Investigate. I understand, you know, investigation, research never harms anyone. I'm not trying to change your beliefs. I'm just giving you some more information. And a lot of people who even just practice regular Christianity because of the region that they're saying Jesus is from, and that he has hair of wool and skin of coal. What is skin of coal and hair
I
of
can
wool?
I've always remembered that growing up as a child, how they the physical description of you once I remember hearing the hair like wool, I'm like definitely black people. Like there are so many different passages in the Bible that you could read that tells you that these people were black. I was watching a video just yesterday of a guy. I don't know where to find
Now,
it.
I'm
This
sorry.
guy
Now, go
was
ahead.
talking to two Jehovah's Witnesses, and he kept telling them like different passages to go find, and they'd read it, and he says, who is black? Were these people black or white? And those Jehovah Witnesses were, they had to say these people are actually black people or brown people, you know. Anywho, go ahead,
Now,
Ronnie Q.
Now his response is, at the end of the day, who has the power to send your kids to die in a war that is not about the melanated people? What in the world
I
does
don't
that
know what
have to
this
do
means.
with this topic that I'm talking about? Red Wing hockey, you know what? You have hockey in your name for a reason. You have moved that goalpost so far. Oh, that's football that has goalposts. Whatever. Red Wing hockey's I'm not talking about war. I'm talking about your original topic about blonde hair, blue eyed Jesus. That's all I was talking about, Red Wing Sake. All right, Carrie, I'm going to step down. Okay?
Okay, Ronnie Q, thank you
I'll
for
be in the
coming up.
chat.
Okay. Where did Rebel Sun go? Rebel Sun fell off. Oh, and thank you, Clyde. Clyde said she had to go. Thank you, Clyde, for coming up too. Rebel had to go. Somebody was telling Rebel, and I don't know if you saw that comment, Rebel. They were asking you if you could do a Just Krista impersonation, since you
Oh
are
no,
known
not
so
the.
much to be on the streets doing a Tracy impersonation. Um, do a Just Krista. You're gonna have to purchase a fan. You're gonna have to purchase,
Some
whatever else you use.
popsicles, all types of stuff.
Right. You're gonna
Lord
have to get
Jesus,
those too.
Lord Jesus.
Right. Rebel Sun said, "I'm out of here. I need to find those Bible verses. I can't remember all of them, but there are so many lines that you could find,
I,
passages that speaks on the physical features of
I
different
see.
people, and obviously these were all black people,
I
you
see. I
know.
see. I see my girlfriend's exes in your chat.
Oh
Uh,
Lord.
yeah.
Talon?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, really pie.
Yeah, I see him in the chat. I was just reading your chat while y'all was talking about religion. I'm like, I ain't trying to hear that. Uh,
Okay. Talon seems to think your music was you did your big one.
thank you,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
I gotta like honestly though. I'm trying to like I ain't trying to be no like. Well, I can call myself an artist now since talent got big lane and stuff. But I'm basically trying to. I'm gonna try to do a love song, but it's gonna take me a minute, because I got to find the right note to do it. So I'm gonna try to do a love song and post it on my channel, but it's gonna take me a minute though.
Okay, hold on one second. Hey, have you?
Hey there, Carrie. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Hi, big man.
Hey, View, how you doing?
I'm well. Um, you can finish. I'll wait. I'll wait. You were talking.
Clyde put a question in the chat. She says, "Ask Big Man TV if he can sing live." Ooh.
You don't want me to sing live.
You don't want him to sing your socks off your feet, Clyde.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to
I
have
only
these
look, Clyde.
crayons built in, Clyde.
Clyde, I only sing if my girlfriend was in the chat.
Oh Lord, she was here earlier on. I guess she's probably sleeping right now, big man.
No, she's over there dear self.
Okay, okay, she's traveling. Okay,
Yeah, she's
cool.
traveling.
She makes her rounds, she
Mm,
makes her rounds. Okay.
yeah.
But Lord have mercy. No, I really do believe the name Wu Child is really beastly. Who said it? Who was it that said it yesterday? Was it Grown Folks TV? Who said that
No,
name
it
Wu
was meow
Child?
meow. He said meow meow is
Oh, it
Beasley.
was beast. Oh, meow meow. Oh, okay.
No, no. Grown folks said that meow meow is Beasley.
Okay. Here I was
Yeah.
thinking it was Wu Child. Okay, thank you for
Mm.
that clarification.
And then
But
and then when I mentioned that, meow meow said, "No, I am not a man. I'm a woman." As far as I know, Wu Child is not Beasley,
okay.
and that's
Okay.
my belief. But who knows who anybody is? But
Do
I
you want
never.
there goes another question for you, Big Man TV.
Sassy is my girlfriend.
Okay.
She said
And
she's acknowledged you.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
but what did she say when she was in the chat a while ago? Well,
I'm letting
earlier
her,
on.
because it's
She said
summertime and
something about a hot girl summer.
yeah, it's the summertime and she wanted to do a hot girl summer and stuff. So I'm letting her do a hot girl summer and.
Okay. Um, I was in the chat where whose chat was it? Let me see. Was it yours, Very Karen? Where grown folks was on here and Big Man was it yours or it
I
was yours,
think
wasn't
so.
it?
Yeah, they were on here
Yeah.
both
Okay.
one day. Hmm.
Yeah. And Big Man was extremely verbal about questioning why grown folks was coming after his woman. Are you fully prepared for anything that comes after that whole conversation, or are you used to discussing that type of situation with him? Because I tell you, big man, you really
What's
sounded real rough and tough with your Afro puff.
what's
So
what situation, View?
the conversation between you and grown folks
Uh
over the way that he was speaking to Sassy,
uh-huh.
I felt like he was trying to not really go there, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, are you ready for him if he does go there? Because he kind of lightly touched on what I think he could go at. So he's being, I guess, and I'm not defending nobody at all. I just don't want you to get hurt behind this because I always see stuff ahead of time. I'm telling you, and I know we like to joke and giggle and have fun and stuff, but I just
Mm-hmm.
anyway, never mind. None of my business. Y'all grown folks and shit. But
No, I get what no
somebody
View.
said big man can do better.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying. I know it's funny, but you were really coming at that man. And do you want
Because the
that
reason
woman?
why, let me,
He
if
was
you, the
being
reason,
very. He didn't go where he wanted to, and you were being all the way there, straight up,
no,
toe to
see
toe.
this, see view. The reason why I don't like grown folks now because he's been quality times talking stuff about sassy and talking under Sassy's clothes and all of that. Like I'm not having it no more. You know.
Well, Sassy's not a she's not a frail little
Eh,
church lady. She can handle her own thing. She did it with her ex boyfriend and her so I don't know. I just want to make sure that you're okay with what could possibly happen. That's all.
Ain't
Because I
nothing
was
gonna happen. View. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
okay. All
Ain't
right.
nothing gonna
Okay.
happen. It just I understand that you're concerned for me and stuff, but it ain't nothing gonna happen. Grown folks said he was gonna slap the hell out of me, and if he
Well, I
tried,
don't think that's going to happen. With
yeah, ain't nothing gonna happen because that's just words. You know.
yeah, okay, all right. I'm gonna stop caring about people. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, yes, Regina. Yeah, Sassy's a big girl. This is yeah, and I know y'all having a virtual relationship and stuff like that, but I just need to understand it. You know that it's not real, right? Or is it real? That's what I'm
I'm
asking.
not gonna like this the third time I'm not gonna if Sassy come out and say, oh, me and Big Man's in a real relationship, then she'll say that. Or if I come out and say, yes, Sassy's my real life girlfriend, then I'll say it. I'm
Well, you
just
did say it. You
yeah, I
you did
did
say it.
say it, but
Oh,
I'm letting her do her. Like she's good and I'm good.
okay. All
It's
right. Well,
like y'all just
she good. She going. Okay. I
it's like y'all like
She
check. I mean,
going.
I just don't want you to. Right. The talent said you can handle three strokes. Oh Lord. Anyway, I just want to make sure I'm getting out of it. I don't have nothing to do with it, but it was very kind of awkward and cringeworthy
what
because
was
I could tell
offering Cringeworthy view?
that man was holding back for what he wanted to really say to you, which I
And yeah,
think would
I was
really
on the background.
hurt
I
your
really wanted to
feelings.
say to him.
Okay, then you maybe should have just let it out. Then I guess I don't know.
I ain't
Anyway.
want to let it out on somebody else's platform.
Okay,
That's why I was asking
you
her
gonna pull a book
question.
of big man on his ass?
No, I wasn't gonna do that. I asked
Okay.
that man the question. He answered the question. Then and then he kept on tagging her, bringing her name up, and that triggered me.
Okay. Do you think he's going to stop because of what you said?
I don't know
You
you.
think he will? I hope he does because I don't like you to be upset. But I know I like a good kiki and stuff like that. But I don't like
I'm
for
not
you to
even
be upset,
upset.
and I don't want.
I got like honestly, I'm not even upset. When I'm upset, I have to wear my sunglasses. But I'm
Oh,
not
you
wearing
ain't
my
wearing your
sunglasses right
sunglasses.
now, so you know.
Okay. All right. You didn't
Okay.
mention anything about how we haven't spoken in a while.
Oh, because I let you do your own thing.
You putting me on the
Oh, I
same
almost
level?
forgot about you too. Oh,
Yeah.
shucks. I didn't even remember. Oh.
So you just let me do my own thing. Oh,
Yeah, I let
okay.
you do your own thing. I be watching. I be watching. I watch. So I let you do your own thing. Let you do your color books and you hang out with your girlfriends and stuff. But mm,
Okay, so you let me do that. Thank you.
yeah, you hang out with your girlfriends, have a kiki with your girlfriends, and without big man around.
Well, that's not what had happened, but okay. But I'll just let it go. All right. So, I'll talk to y'all later.
So
I
you
gotta
just
find
watch
this.
from the clouds on Big Man TV. You don't drop down anymore. So
Mm,
you watch her from the clouds.
you can say,
Did
yeah, you can say that. I just,
okay.
Yeah. And I don't want you to think I'm up here saying something because I'm jealous of your relationship with.
View,
Yeah,
you still my damn auntie. I just let you do your own thing and stuff.
yeah.
You still part of my coordination over here. Just let you.
Okay.
I'm I'm watching you from the clouds and let you run your own ship over there.
Okay. Well, I'm still here if you need me. If things get too tight and things go bad or left, You let me know, and I'll step in because
I got you, Viz. Don't worry about it. He ain't gonna do nothing.
I don't want nobody doing anything bad to you, so or saying anything bad to you. So,
Oh,
but I just
they know how to say nothing bad to me. They know that.
okay. All right. Okay, that's all I want to know. I just want you to, I don't want you to get hurt out here because I know how these motherfuckers are. Okay.
Yeah, view, I got you.
One second. Good night, I'm Rico, and good night, Mrs.
Rico,
Boyd.
let me delete the Rico. Oh, I can't delete them on StreamYard. Rico, you got better things to worry about. Okay. Can't take pissy. What does that mean, first of all? And can you write in anything other than small? I mean, a capital letters? Is that all you can do? Just capital? Can't take pissy. Okay. Does that make you feel better, young man?
Oh, Lord.
With all the issues you have in your life at 1:59 in the morning, you're
Ooh,
gonna type that in there. Uh-huh. It's so sad. You mentioned me. Why can't I mention you? See this you keep talking about I've never spoken on you. Oh, yes, I did. I have to take that back. I had to let the folks know that you threatened to bite me and you threatened to smack me in my head. I sure did let the people know because you seem to have forgotten that you threatened to do that after I wanted to help you get your IDs, help you look for some jobs, get you around because I had time and opportunity. I would have probably given you some cash to help you do something. But I always pick people that really you can't help. I'm too sympathetic. I might sound like I'm mean and everything all the time, but when I tell y'all I'll give somebody my last dollar, I'm too giving sometimes, and I'm realizing you can't really be that way on the YouTube. You really can't. But so my purse has been closed very tightly. But I'm just so glad that I have did not have any interaction, but and I had never, and I've been told that some people are going to do some things to me in the, like, oh girl, I'm gonna fuck you up, but that's just talk. But this man who has an
He's
illness
in
that
the back of you.
telling me that he's going to bite me. Well, he's in the back. This is your channel, so go for it.
Do you want to
well,
talk to him?
I'm on the panel. If I don't want to talk to him, if he comes up, I'll leave. But this is your channel. It's okay.
Okay.
You do what you want to do. See, look at this. Here we go on mute.
Oh, no.
First of all, I'm going
We,
on
Don't
we
mute.
run out.
can't
Mute
hear
and
Don't run
anything.
and
out.
run.
Exactly, bitch. My thing is, you keep mentioning me. Over the stuff out, bitch. I ain't mentioned you in 5 years since I left the
Rico,
DMV.
Okay,
You keep
first of all, you
talking
need to
about
get
some
this
shit
mic, young
about
man.
this
You
and
need to
that.
get a better
Bitch, you up
microphone.
here worried
Okay,
about me. I haven't mentioned you just like you said
so
on his
you
live,
start
on his
talking shit,
channel, on his
sitting in a
StreamYard.
goddamn dog
He
with
let
no
up off
shirt
in me.
on.
He let up off in me. I don't talk about you, bitch. You up here keep talking
What
about
are
me,
you
ho.
talking
You
about?
old ass, pissy ass bitch. At least I got enough to piss in the
okay.
beer bottle,
All
bitch. You
right.
over there
Tell me
coloring.
off.
You up
No,
there
look
Hold
here.
coloring
Let
at
him
2
tell me
o'clock in the
off.
morning,
Look
bitch.
here.
You
Let
up
him go
there
ahead
hold
and
on,
coloring
tell
at
hold
me
2
off.
on,
o'clock in the
hold
morning,
on,
like I said.
Rico.
Since you want to
Rico,
keep responding to me, since you want to keep
Go
bringing
ahead.
me up, bitch,
Rico.
I'm going to cuss
Tell
your
me
ass out.
off.
And I'm going to tell you to your face. To
Okay,
your
go.
Hold
Oh, you gonna tell me to my face? That means you're
hold
gonna
on.
meet me.
don't keep bringing me up.
I'm gonna go on
Do
mute,
not
Terry.
keep
Let him go.
bringing me up. I don't talk about you. That's the fucking point that I'm. But every time I come around and I'm face to face, you want to run like that bitch. Don't you a grown ass 60-year-old woman? Be a grown ass bitch if you are.
All right, Rico.
You keep mentioning
Let's
Rico
be
over
cool.
here.
Hold on, Rico. Hold
Age
on.
that you
Hold
will
on.
never reach.
I'm not gonna calm down because I haven't
An
mentioned
age
this
Hold
that you
no,
will
for
hold
4
never
on.
reach.
years. And
You
4
left
fucking
here
years.
so
Bitch,
calm.
I
Rico,
the
you
fuck out of
left
you.
here so
That's
calm.
the point
What's
that I'm
going
making.
on? How did you leave the
Don't
panel being
fucking play
so
with me,
calm and
bitch.
now you're upset and cussing?
I've been trying to be calm, but it's enough when you don't mention nobody. I don't mention this broad. She just went over
But
the
when did
Stump
she
Down
mention
Live
you?
2 days ago, and then lied talking about
Oh,
she tried to help me and get me from out of Virginia.
I did. I
Bitch,
have videos that
captivating
I did try
Christian
to help
and
you. I've
ODS did,
spoken to.
and you still mad
I
because
can't help it that you
ODS
can't
sucked this
remember.
dick, and you up there wanting to kiss ass. You was not
What?
up in that
we
motherfucking car when he sucked my motherfucking dick, bitch.
I don't know anything
Your
about
mother
any.
not all the niggas that you
Mm.
fuck with want to keep fucking me, even with this
All
HIV,
right.
AIDS, or whatever the fuck. Get the fuck off, bitch.
Okay.
Ain't nobody trying to fuck your old ass.
Okay. Okay. All right. So thank you, Rico, for coming up. I'm
That's
gonna
what I
have to
wanted to
take you
say.
down.
Keep my
I
motherfucking
don't
name
want to
out
have
your
to.
mouth,
I
bitch.
don't want to. I gotta remove you.
Oh
Thank you,
Lord.
Rico.
I'm
I
so
don't. I
glad I
can't
dodged
deal
a
with
bullet
that.
with that. I am so glad I dodged a bullet with that helping him. Can you imagine the fool
I have
that
to
could
take
have
him
occurred?
down. I can't deal with that right
Oh,
now.
I just,
Woo!
but
That
when
was
I
a
saw
lot.
him before, he wasn't anywhere like that. He was working his little job and stuff in Maryland, and
Oh, you
he
can't hear
seemed to
me
be
good?
positive, and I thought he just didn't have a good
Can you
luck,
hear me, Abu?
Yes, ma'am. I can now. I couldn't just a minute ago. I was
Oh.
waiting. Your bobble thing wasn't moving. Go ahead.
And I was here talking and calling out to Rico the whole time. Hold on.
Oh, I couldn't hear you over him because he was very loud.
Okay. My blood pressure. Hold on. You go ahead. Oh.
Okay. When I first met him, he was, working and everything. And I think he had an issue with his ID. And I think it was the time during the stimulus. And I think he hadn't filed his taxes. So I've been known to file some taxes or two. So I was going to help him out, and see what I could do as far as filing that and making sure he got the stimulus because it was some delay or whatever. And then I had heard something about the ID and stuff. And I basically just wanted to say I would help him get around. Um, so I'm not sure what happened, how it just probably was a bad day or something like
He
that
said
for me.
something about stump down. So I
Oh,
guess maybe he
that's
saw
2 days
you at
ago.
stump down or something.
Yeah, that's 2 days ago. I was discussing about how I met him. Sometimes you have to tell a backstory before you get to the front part
Oh,
of the story. So I
oh,
was just saying that's how I met him, and I thought he was just a young man that probably was down on his luck and just needed somebody to, just get some advice from and help him because you have to always have your ID. And the stimulus thing came out, and then his taxes. He was concerned about filing those, and that I can think that he probably would have gotten a refund. I don't know anything about that, but I just really wanted to help because it was something that I'm familiar with, and we were close, and it didn't seem like he had resources or good support. So I did volunteer that, and then I said I was going to take him out, but and that happened a little bit. Then I saw the antics and things that he was doing. So yeah, so 2 days ago I was on Stump Downs. Yeah, I did. I was on there, and Stump Down was asking questions. And if y'all know Stump Down, he asked us particular questions. Him and Rico have always gone back and forth. But it's something. Okay, so basically, the whole thing with the side of the road, it was with ODS. I actually was up that night when he was saying that he was stuck on the side of the road. He did a video. He put it on YouTube that he was stuck. Somebody had left him, and he needed a ride back to where he was. And I didn't have anything to do for the next couple of days, so I said, "Well, while we were all chatting, all of us, I said I'll go down and pick you up." And then at the same time, I guess ODS said the same thing, and I was like, okay, good. Well, he can do it. He can handle it. But I was willing to get up out the bed and go pick him up and take him to back to Suitland because it was not that far from where I lived at. Where he was at was probably about an hour or so, 2 hours away. I don't know. I can't remember where he was, but to get back, he was actually really close to me because Suitland and where I lived at that time wasn't that far. So that's how that came out. And then I guess something happened. I guess he might have had a little bit of too much or something. I don't know. And he just ended up saying, I don't even know how it happened, but I do know that he did threaten to bite me and he threatened to hit me in the head. I do remember that. And I think I might have it on one of my videos.
mm-mm-mm.
So from
Wow.
then, it's just never been a good relationship. And it's fine because, I need to stop trying to help people because sometimes you meet people, you just have to leave them where they are.
Listen,
But
I did one thing and try to help somebody else and here that's the first and the last time. Okay. I don't know what ever got into me. I crossed the line of entertainment only when I try to help
mhm,
somebody on here, and we all see where that went.
yeah.
But you live and you learn. But I should have known. I should have known, but this happened during a time when I was all messed up in the head. And
Yeah,
normally I would have never gotten in YouTube shit. Okay. So
yeah. So I
um
will never do
so
that
I
again.
that. I kind of
Yeah,
understand what you're saying there.
I won't
But
do it again for the people on the YouTube. But if I see somebody in real life that I can help, and if it's not going to, mess
I
me
make
up,
it
I'll
my
do it.
point of duty to do that every single month.
Yeah.
So I do that. It
Mhm.
sometimes it's small, sometimes it's big. It depends on, what I got going on. But I do that because I just think I have to give back in any way I can. So you know.
And I figured he was okay because I think during that time, I think Hutchinson had picked him up and done something for him. And she said he was a nice young man and very respectful and everything. So that's why I offered. But he's saying I didn't offer it, but that's fine. I do believe I have a video on it. I don't even feel like trying to take the time to find it. But if I happen to skim through my archive of over 8,000 videos, I'll see if I can find something related to that. But I'm just really, it's fine. He has other things to really worry about in life than
Did I
me.
read right? So Rico is
No.
now saying that ODS and Captivating Christian sucked him off. So there's another name to it too. Oh
Lord help me
Lord,
now.
He
help me,
said
Jesus.
the other person, but I don't even know why. I mean, like, why is he typing all that? Like, oh my goodness. I'm just glad I didn't volunteer to do that. I mean, I'm glad I didn't do it, even though I volunteered. As soon as
Okay.
ODS stepped in, got out of it, and I said, okay, let the men handle that, because it was in the middle of the night, So what would I mean? If he needed the help, I would have helped him, but yeah, so ODS stepped in and got him where he needed to go. But I don't know anything about anybody sucking anybody off and all that kind of stuff. And frankly, I just find it that's something that they should have kept between themselves if anything happened. And so yeah, anyway, it is what it is.
Oh, so bum. Thank you, because I was wondering if I read it. Let me go back up. Let me make sure I didn't see this thing wrong. Clyde, this is no longer the beef section. She says it's the cube steaks. Hold on.
Yeah, you right about Q State. I got Q State.
I don't even know why we need to
Oh,
know.
there you go.
Why
They
do we need
offered. Okay.
to? Yeah, I don't
Woo.
know. Well, that wouldn't have happened if I'd have picked you up. That's for damn sure.
Oh Lord, this is a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. But you
And
know
so, but
what?
what?
I'm just wishing Rico the best right now because he has some stuff dealing with. So Rico, I just want you to focus on, getting your stuff together and stuff. Don't allow, even you said it, Rico, don't allow YouTube stuff to get to you. You were the one saying it a while ago. So, you know, j- don't allow YouTube stuff to get to you. Because
Yeah,
you said you noticed that. So, sometimes
yeah.
you have to step away sometimes. And that was time certainly flies because I remember this 4 years ago. Man, it was a lot going on during COVID. It was a lot. It was a lot going on. And a lot
Yeah.
of us were home more. A lot of us had more time to be on here and stuff. Those were the good old days. Well, not old, but you know what I mean.
And not
It
necessarily good.
Not necessarily good, but there was a lot of entertainment. I should say that it was a lot
Mm.
of entertainment. Every turn you turn this direction, there's something going on. There was always something going on. There was
Yeah,
always something going on.
yeah, it does feel like it was yesterday, Clive. It really
Yeah.
does, because time goes by so fast. Because what we
Oh
had,
yes.
Doodoo Gate, I can't remember the time. Doodoo Gate was definitely afterwards. We had the Doodoo Gate. That was a hot mess.
What was do the gate? You mean the painting? Is that what they called it? Or mudding?
Well, yeah,
Isn't that with Wiley?
Yeah, that's what. I called it Doodoo
Yeah,
Gate, and
okay, because they were calling it a name, mudding or something like that. I remember that.
and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" They're riding around on the bus saying, "Ooh, this is nice." City bus in DC. Like, y'all, why they couldn't take the metro? Nobody takes the DC bus. Not like that. I mean, I mean, I guess they do. I don't know. I like to take the metro or Uber if not drive, because driving. I mean, you have to pay parking, and then like it's a burden to have a vehicle in DC. But I've always had one, but it is a burden. You have to add a little bit to your schedule sometimes because
In
parking sucks.
York too. Mm.
Yeah, New
And
York. Yeah, and all of the metropolitan cities.
every
Hmm.
hmm
Well,
Yep.
so now I was okay, so big man, I like I said, I want you to be okay. That's all. I ain't trying to get in
I'm
your
good.
business.
View, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
good.
gonna leave it alone then.
I'm
Okay.
good.
I left it
And
alone because I don't know what to say. The last time I said, you know what, I'm just gonna let him handle his thing. I'm just
yeah,
gonna let him and Sassy do their thing.
I did like his level of confidence though. Cause I would like somebody to defend my honor the way he did. I sure would.
I just didn't like him disrespecting her, and that's a no
And
no
you
in my
said it.
book.
Yeah, you
And he
stated it.
kept on doing it. He did it today over there. Um, what's that lady name? Sael Sania. I just
Yeah, Miss Sincere
yeah,
Saida.
sincere.
Right.
Yeah,
That was a good live. That was 5 hours. I was in the bushes for a little
Yeah.
bit. I dropped down a few
yeah.
times, but it was an interesting live. All 5 darn hours of it. Okay.
Yeah.
And
So I
and of
mean,
course, Big Man's music was played over there. You guys should go. Let me see if I can find her link real quick. You guys need to go over there and watch Sincere's live from today.
yeah.
Had a lot going on in there.
I watched
Um.
the beginning and then the little bit of the end, so I'll catch the middle part today.
Oh. Okay. And what is going on with Diva and YouTube cameras? I don't
Oh,
know.
that's the part was most of that. That was the most of part of that live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Um,
the diva was talking about that over there as sincere before I got there.
yeah. And I actually learned more about it while I was listening to that. I just stayed in the chat. I mean, in the clouds. That was oh my goodness, that was a lot. And I guess it'll be more. I had to actually go to YouTube cameras to listen to it because I was there, but then I was gone. I just came in and shared a video, gave her thumbs up, and then I had stuff to do, so I was going to come back and listen to it. So, oh my goodness, it was a lot. I guess it was sparked by a lot of other people's comments on the community wall, and
I don't know if they're still. I don't know if it's gone too far. I don't know if they're still gonna be able to talk it out. I don't know, because I get
I
the
think
impression that Diva wanted to be able to talk to
yeah.
YouTube cameras, but she wasn't afforded the opportunity. I don't know if it's
I
too
think they
far
were hoping
gone.
that YouTube cameras would drop down. Yeah, I think they were hoping that she would drop down. Oh, viewers of you chronologically arranged. Okay, Vegas Gate 2.0, DC Gate, Juicycation, VS Returns, and 5K. Okay, where is the Orlando one in between?
Wait,
Ooh,
Juicycation was before VS's return, or
I think it
wasn't it
was
after?
I think it was
Because
after.
I was not a part of. I was in Vegas, but I really wasn't. That thing was really not a part of that. That was the Pink Door Gate. I think. I think that was more the Pink Door Gate. But where's the Orlando one? Because that one is more interesting than the Vegas Gate that I went on. That wasn't really all that interesting to me. That Orlando one was the shit. Yeah, Orlando Gate, right, Clyde. Uh-huh. That was the one. See, I don't even think about when I went because it wasn't even all that. I guess it was Timeshare Gate. Maybe you should call it that because that was
Mm,
the biggest thing that came out of that. Pink, I think
I
that was
don't
Pink.
remember half of that. I don't remember half
Yeah.
of it.
It was all quite entertaining.
Oh, in Atlanta Gate, Atlanta Gate.
Yeah. Yeah, the Atlanta gate and the Orlando gate. Oh yeah, there's a couple of gates in there. Can you rewrite it again, Clive, and put it in the order so
Are
we
you
all
looking?
have
Go ahead.
yeah, so we all be able to see it? Cause can you write it again, Miss Clive?
Are you looking forward to Vegas Gate this
No,
time
Yeah,
around?
no, 'cause I
yeah.
be
No.
sleep. No, I be sleep.
You
That's
gonna
my
be
sleep.
sleeping, man? And are they trying to send you out there too?
They trying to send me, but I declined.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to
I
meet Sheffy?
I look forward to it, but I'm sick of hearing about it because they sounding really thirsty and excited, and I don't think most of them that are saying they're going to go are really going, except for the ones that already have their tickets paid for.
I haven't been keeping up anymore. The last thing that I actually heard or watched was, when Sassy did her thing and got the funds for Sheffy, as well as
She's
I heard that
going. She's going.
I should put that in a game. And Sheffy trolling, and that was trolling, saying she wanted to take her dog with her because she enjoys saying little things and seeing how the crowd reacts to it, how the people react to it. She does
Oh,
that from time to time.
look at
So
Miss Clyde talking to them. If you tell me the order, I'll type it. And that was what I was asking. Well, and she said I'm the resident historian. Well, it's funny. I don't think of myself like that, but I guess I am. I only see I see it written. I say, well, that's not right. But just to think of it off the top of my head, let me see. There was Vegas
okay, Clive,
Gate.
she could put all of these back
Okay.
together. There they are,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
then add Orlando
Vegas.
Gates.
Yeah. So Vegas Gate. Then there's well, what do we Pink Door Gate, Vegas
Uh,
Gate, Pink Door Gate, um, DC Gate. I don't know when Orlando and Atlanta comes in before.
there's a lot of gates.
And see, Juicycation is last. That's last, that's for sure.
That's a lot of
What
gates.
happened at San Antonio Gate? There are
Oh, you
just
talking?
too many things
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
Wilson's Thanksgiving thing. That's San
Oh,
Antonio.
okay, yeah, I forgot that. I
Oh
forgot
Lord,
that.
Claudia, if you don't have to worry about it. Oh, she said she got. Okay, she got to add. Okay, all right. Okay.
Mm.
I don't know if we can work it all out right now, but we maybe the next time we convene. Okay, somebody got it. Okay, Vegas, Vegas 2.0, DC Gate, San Antonio, Vacation, Atlanta, Orlando, VS Return, and Juicycation. Okay, and Class says she writing it. Once it's completed, I'll type. Okay.
Now, what? Now, you tell me, when was this vacation you speak of? So bomb. Because from what I heard, half of the people didn't even get their money back because it didn't happen.
mm.
Rob Gates, Emmy's
Well, that
Gate.
was the big thing with this vacation because it didn't happen. It was supposed to happen during Taste of Chicago, and the Taste of Chicago is a free venue. I mean, you just go there and pay for the food. It's like, how they gonna- Anyway, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, it never happened. So that's what makes it a gate. The fact that it never occurred.
The fact that you planned a whole
Speaking
event
of,
and it wasn't gonna happen,
speaking
Hotel
of,
room. Remember she had the
give
hotel?
their money back.
The guy
speaking of,
was showing the rooms and everything.
speaking of Taste of Chicago, I suppose they're coming
Like
back
we
with
hadn't
that.
seen the hotel before. Oh, Rob Cation. You know what? We do need to name that. Well, then if we name it Rob Cation, do we need to label Tracy Cation? Oh, see, now we getting into the incarcerations. I'm a rapper.
Tracy
Talented.
Cation,
Sign
Tracy
me up,
Cation,
talented.
and
Nothing
Tracy
from
Noble
nothing
Cation.
leaves. Who did this? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
Nothing. Right. Gotta have, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nothing from, oh, yeah. Well, two people did it, but yeah, I know the way you're saying it. Nothing leaves. Who did that? I forgot.
The
Who did
Pat
it?
Jay Wilson did that. when
Oh, that's right.
Lord have
it was
mercy.
Jay Wilson's rap song that he created during that time. Um,
Yeah, I
and he
was
was
thinking about
calling
it, the
Miss
real one.
Foxy Brown, no, Doxy Brown. It was a
Yeah,
whole
well, and it's ironic. Listen, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You got to have a job if you want to
Mm-mm.
be with me.
I
Ain't
hey.
can't.
nothing
Mm-mm.
going on but the rent. I mixed three songs in one row. Talented, sign me up. I'll be a headliner.
Not
Mm-mm.
Ernest Gate, Mrs. Boyd.
Oh, Ernest Gate. Oh my God.
Oh
Well,
Lord, good
throw
time.
baloney gate up in there.
Oh
Non-flushing
Lord.
toilet gate.
Oh Lord, not flushing
Coffee
toilet
pot
gate.
gate.
Now we have two toilet gates. We got two
Lord,
toilet gates in the sector, just so you guys know. I won't say anything else.
Lord help
The
me.
two legendary toilet gates, okay?
Right. Oh, you know what? How can you top one toilet gate with another? I mean, like, who would think? You think the first one, the second one would have learned from the first one? You know, I'd be like, this is the last thing anybody's gonna get caught. You know, now there was fart gate. Wilson was farting in that leather chair, but that
Lord help
doesn't
me.
count because everybody does that. So
So, what is Chicken Cup Gate? I don't remember this one.
I know there was chicken in the bag, in the
I heard
trash
a
bag
chicken
with some
cup gate.
fish,
Sean had a rap too. I can't remember it. Rico said
looking
he
like
did
a
one too.
cone.
Oh, oh yeah.
Oh, Dobication. I forget about Dobication.
Oh yeah, well, because nobody went but her and the people on Facebook and the people who signed up for the
Listen,
for the
I can't
trip.
stop thinking about Ernest because he was. Oh Lord,
And there with his
good
big old bald head,
times.
getting that hair glued on his head. She did lay that though. She did lay that hair though. She did. It was shocking.
Regina, Regina, Ernest is passes here. Jay Wilson. He
Lord, not
had
the
a
hell.
whole head of hair.
Remember, he
It
was
was
on there one day, all day with it. Then the next day he took it off, and people kept asking him why.
I get one more drink. Mm-mm-mm. I'm laughing inside. I can't laugh out. I can laugh
not
inside.
jailgate. Which one? Which one of the jail gates are we talking about? Because
Raw
there has
rat.
been
Raw
we
rat.
got Rob Rack, we got Alf,
Yeah, Al.
That's,
and we got should we could put VS's in it too.
oh,
So we
oh.
had
Yeah,
like three different jail gates. I can't think of anybody else who got locked up.
this is going to
Who
be a
else?
lot of categorizing. I am
Uh,
the resident librarian.
oh, Lord.
Uh-oh. Wiley Gate. Wiley cannot come into my library.
Oh,
No. Oh Lord.
I
It's a
will
whole
put
lot.
I will put a
Someone
picture
is
of
very
Wiley in the library just for the fun of it and say, no, why you can't come in
Hmm.
here. Mm-mm.
Oh, and Pastor relived the library. Wiley tore down the library, and Pastor couldn't get out the library. Isn't that something? How we
Hey.
keep the themes going?
two library gates. What did he call the
Oh,
chicken wing? Nah, is that a gate too? Chicken wing gate,
the only
or was
thing I
it
know about
I,
chicken
chicken.
bone?
I thought it was chicken salad.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
Nicole
forgot
Tyler
that
Subway Gate. That was
Subway gate
embarrassing.
too. I felt
Hey,
so bad, and she was so high pitched in that in the people's
oh, it
oh
was
in
hard.
Subway. She pressed my sandwich. I asked her to press my sandwich, and I'm like, oh my god, is this what she's online doing? And she came live showing it like she was doing something good, like she was in the right. Like, well, that was so. I was suffering from secondhand embarrassment when she
She
did
talked
that.
about that. that young man's
Mm.
parenting, his mom, how he's a black man, how he probably got all these kids and knocking up. And the young man was just working at Subway. She was, oh my God, she was such an embarrassment. That
Mm-mm-mm.
was so shameful. Sexy clean with them goddamn white tights and damn hot pants. Remember that video she did with her son? That was a remake of a Vanessa Williams song.
I can't recall it.
That's okay. It was not memorable. That's for sure. She did a whole video. She thought she was gonna be famous.
And that's one of the reasons why she went on the show. I think they sold her a dream that she was going to be like this a singer. She's going to be emerge as one of the talented singers from
Mm.
the group.
Yeah.
Rico says Maddie and VS is a chicken in the cup. That's what I was talking about. Chicken bones. Okay, there you
Oh
go.
yeah. At the Maddie
Mm.
show. Well,
Can I
that's
get?
why she thought she was gonna be famous
Huh?
Your sound went out for a little bit, of you.
and somebody was asking her to sing and she was singing I guess a little bit too loud, and I don't know whose voice it was. Somebody said, can you shut up please? You have to have really listened to it. I laughed so hard and she stopped singing. I was like, oh my God, it was so embarrassing.
I'm over here. I'm over here looking at my girlfriend picture right now. I'm sorry. I'm mesmerized right quick.
You're mesmer. Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, I had to post something on my community wall. She finally replied back to me.
Oh, okay.
Clyde,
Well, that's
Mm-hmm.
you go be nosy. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Go be nosy, like you always.
yeah. I started Car Chronicles, and then she started doing the same thing.
Okay.
Not that
This
I
was
started
hilarious.
any
I'm
of it,
sorry.
but yeah, her Car Chronicles were good.
Yeah, she started. I tried watching for a few times, but she talk. I don't know. Is it me or does she talk like extra loud? Especially when people weren't agreeing with her and her commenter. But I used to watch it though. Um, what's her name? Alf used to always talk. Let's go watch Nicole. Nicole is going live. Nicole is going live.
I miss Nicole Tyler too.
I called it. She had a call-in show. You would call in, ask her questions, and I called
Yeah.
in and told her that she couldn't sing. And she got so mad.
Did you use your regular voice? Did you?
I
Did
used
she
my
know it was
regular voice. She
me?
knew it was me. Yeah, I said, "This is the view, the view. You know you can't sing right." And she got so mad. That was my opinion. Oh
And
Lord.
then
Yeah, I have a little gap too, khaki. I like a little gap. Everybody's teeth doesn't have to be like closed now. Too big of a gap is a problem. But I have a little gap. I
Regina,
got a gap in both places. Huh?
ooh,
Mm.
sexy clean. Okay. I
Uh-huh.
remember her saying that a lot. She was consistent for the most part with her car chronicles, but
Hmm.
I don't know what caused her to stop. Was it that she got sick? Did she end up being in the hospital or something like that?
Well, she had a whole lot of other issues. I think she had some health issues as far as her personal female situation and stuff. But she was batshit crazy, and she got mad. See, I think she would still be over there at that job that she had, vlogging that the young man with the disabilities, and that was so disrespectful. I actually
Yep,
did a complaint on her doing that because she should not be doing that, taping,
I believe
doing her
you.
video. Right, well, she's supposed to be working with that young man. I
So
can
many
get that.
times, like you would see her going in the bathroom, and she'd be at the top of her voice arguing over dumb YouTube stuff.
Mm-hmm,
You'd have thought that the Lord was coming or something, and she had to make her point before God came. And I'm like,
mm-hmm,
isn't she at work? Isn't she supposed to be working?
mm-hmm.
Mm.
She was. We gotta be careful on here. People lose their jobs because they're too invested in YouTube and stuff. But the "Kiss My Ass" Brianna song.
Oh
Kiss my
Lord.
ass, Rihanna. That shit was funny as fuck. Brianna
Mm.
The
embraces
bitch
it
is
now.
mad. The bitch is the bitch mad. Brianna.
Lord help me.
That's just funny when, especially when Burger Brie plays it. I get a good Kiki. There's been a lot of stuff going on around here that was fun and not too hurtful.
Relationships, this, that. It's a lot.
You,
Relationships.
you probably did, Regina. She was a Trump supporter.
What you think? View, I want to ask, what you think about the presidential debate the other night?
Oh, I think I've done all my political conversations, big man. I normally don't. That's one thing I do. I try to keep my ratchet unprofessional character on here that I do on the YouTube. So, but when I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I'm speaking about politics, sex, or religion, now sex I kind of talk about it a little bit, but not too much. But politics and religion, I just can't on here because I don't know these people, and I don't really want to get into in too much conversation like that. I'd rather just keep it light.
Me too.
So,
I
but I
learned
will,
very early.
yeah, but I will say this is worse than Watergate. I can say that, but y'all really don't really know about Watergate. But yeah, this is really bad.
Mm.
Which one was Watergate? You mean when
Tricky Dick?
someone didn't flush for 3 days?
No! Oh my God! No, ma'am. I'm
Lord.
not going to
What?
have it.
I don't
Let me
remember
let me drink my
Watergate.
coconut water right quick.
I think I can't. I can't. I'll have to type. I got your email. I'll send you a brief thing of it. Yeah, but I can't. I can't. Oh Lord! Just say Nixon.
Now,
Oh,
Yeah, right, Liz. Nixon administration. Tricky Dick is what they called them, and it
Lord
involved
help me.
secret tapings and covert things, and so it was just a mess.
look at this comment. Cocky said, "So, you seen that lady's hard work on that ice cream? Oh
Mm,
Lord,
mm,
oh
mm,
Lord. Mm-mm. We spoke about that too.
mhm.
Tar says, name the subbies or CCs we don't see anymore. I can't remember all the names. I haven't seen Kari. I can only remember Kari Cecil. What's the other one who used to be a mod too? I
Oh,
haven't seen her. Shakira. I've been missing her. I can only think of those two names.
oh my goodness! There's been so many that
Yeah.
I think I do suspect several of them have changed their channel names and that are still here, but they don't speak. I mean, they don't do videos because I know two of them. The way that they write, I can tell it's somebody familiar that I know because the reason why I know because I don't know their names. I don't by them by their names, but they'll refer to something that I definitely remember, and that means that they were around during this time, and they'll ask me little questions, and I'm like, sometimes people be telling on themselves because I'm like, how the hell would you not know in my mind? But I would never say anything. I just clap back,
Oh yeah.
whatever.
I just
Hmm.
remembered another name, Tessie Clemens. I don't see her in the
Oh
streets anymore. She used to
yeah.
be around a lot. Tessie with, and then she went over to Goddess. So those
Hmm.
are the four names I can think of. I can't say what's her name anymore because I saw her over by Jay Wilson's the other day. Because I've been asking for a while now. Has anybody seen Mama D? Mama D? But I've seen her in a few chats, so now I know she's okay. So
Yeah.
I could take her off my list. But
Yeah, I was going to ask about her, but then I did see her somewhere too. She was a character.
hmm
She said she's always around, and I don't, who else?
who are the CCs also that are no longer, around doing anything? Hmm.
Mm.
And I
Yeah,
wonder, all of these subscribers who, when they were in these cams and the content creator didn't like seeing them in other people's chats, or
mm-hmm.
they have a certain name, or they had to wear a globe with their names. Now that the CCs are no longer here, monitoring you, where do you go? Are you allowed to drop in the other chats, or are you too scared? Do you change your
They
names?
changed their names. I think they changed their names. That's exactly what I was saying because sometimes people will type stuff and I'm like, that is such and such. You just know.
Girl,
When
I have seen some stuff. And
I
I'm
seen
like,
some
I
stuff
know who
too.
this troll is. I
Mm-hmm.
know who this is. And especially if they used to spell things a particular way or say
Exactly.
or have little things
That's
that
why I
they
know them by
say.
their voice, though. Know them by their voice when they talk.
Or they'll type too much in there, and you're like, oh, you must have been this must be post traumatic stress syndrome because you're typing a little bit too much in here.
Yup.
Even the ones that are
Uh-huh.
still
I'm like, oh,
here
I don't
right
want to change the name.
I've
Hmm.
caught on to two particular content creators who have troll names,
Hmm.
troll pages, but I just laugh. I just know it's them. I'm not asking. I can tell you it's
Yeah,
them.
I leave it alone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just.
I think I've caught three.
I caught four. I caught
Oh,
one tonight.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, man. So it's all good because people don't feel like they realize their past actions, whether good, bad, or indifferent, and then they just realize they don't want to repeat it. So I mean, it's all good. Um,
I remember this, the brain with Mona for real, Mrs. Boyd. I remember her doing this whole the brain thing. Mona is the first one I've ever heard for when she used to come on here. She's the one who used to sing her Cash App. Dollar sign Mona Simone on the Cash App. I heard
yeah,
that so many times. So I think she's one of the persons who started this whole Cash App thing here.
yes, yes.
Like,
I
I
thought.
I used to thoroughly enjoy conversations with her, and then also at one time, probably not too long ago, Mona and Dory would have conversations, and I used to enjoy listening to them. I would get on there; it'd be early in the morning, we'd be chatting, and it wouldn't even be like a whole bunch of beef stuff. It'll be just life, current events, or past histories and stories and stuff. It would be quite entertaining.
A
Yeah,
Cash App
I
Gate.
saw, I
That's what I was
saw
thinking.
Cash App Gate. Was there a Cash App Gate? I remember the Cash App Paloozas. Remember when Pastor used to do his Cash App?
oh Lord, oh, you can get some big bucks.
Yeah, Paso was making some good money on here. I don't know what happened. I think his cash apps went down.
Well, he got busted for it because at that time I think you could. Well, I don't know if he got busted for it, but at the beginning of the Cash App, I think you could only get so much in per
Hmm.
day, and then they later on they made the regulation that you can only get so much per day and then so much per week. But you know how haters are and stuff. But it seemed like he was just kind of borderline in it on the religion stuff. I don't know.
And
It
he
is.
used
It
to
was.
do his church on Sundays, his church
Yeah.
program Sundays. Man, we're reminiscing, but the for
You
the
know who
most
used to always I used to always watch Johnny Mack on Sunday. I used to give him a lot. I mean, not a lot, but I would give him regularly. And now, But yeah, I used to because I was looking at my cash apps. You know how you look at the people who you give to more. I was
hmm
looking. I was like, wow, I used to give to him a lot. A couple of people I would do that with. My purse is closed now, though.
I didn't
So
watch him too much. I've only seen maybe once or twice. I didn't watch him for too
yeah, I
much.
watched him. I watched him and listened to him. Some of it was good, but then it's like, can you speak up a little bit more faster? I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm sorry.
The only thing I like about Johnny Mac,
Lord knows
I
my
like his
heart.
music, his song. That's the only thing I like about
Yeah,
Johnny
yeah.
Mrs. Boyd says Miss Gina started it. Then after they caught on, them ninjas started begging
Mm.
their asses off.
Mac.
Child.
I gave to her a couple of times, but I saw her at the door. So, and then she started doing the tarot cards and stuff. I was like, yeah. Remember when she had that van breakdown? Or the accident or something. I was like, see, I saw her at the
I
door
remember that
personally.
one. I think she was
I
saying her son met in an accident. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. I was watching that. Was it an upload at the time or a live stream? It may have been a live stream.
It was a live one,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, she had to do it live to get the full effect of it.
Man.
Whoop-la! Just
Yeah.
had this accident. Woo!
Interesting storylines. Some interesting stuff has happened here.
Mm.
I'm telling you, I don't see her live anymore as much. Maybe I'm not subscribed anymore. Um, but who else has been We don't see Bomber Girl anymore.
You
I
mean
don't
Bama?
see
You mean
Baby.
Bama girl?
I can't pronounce it like that.
I know, I know, I know,
Take what you got. You know I don't speak English.
I know, I know. I
Oh,
got you. I got
How do you call it?
you. Bama girl.
Bama girl. But I like how you say it.
Bomber.
I like how you say it better. And remember when she had that camera slip? I was just talking about that camera slip the other day. She was just moving around
Oh,
like she planted a damn nightgown all stuck up her ass and shit. I said, "Girl,
Lord have mercy.
you play that one off. You play it
was
off."
that was it shortly after that that she and Fi started arguing and stuff? After
I
that
think
camera,
so.
trying to remember. Dang, we've had some moments on here. I'll tell you.
Lord have mercy.
I put something else in the chat. I think I missed it. What do you call the folks who come to your channel of views of you?
Viewers, I don't have any special name, I'm gonna tell you, I don't like it when y'all call. Just because I'm over there, don't mean I'm one of them people. Cause I go everywhere I want to go, so I don't assume myself of being a. I'm not a finesser, and I'm not a this and that. So my people are my viewers, because a view is a view. I keep
Right,
it simple.
right. That's a good one.
Uh-huh. And then I go to places that people don't like each other, and that's my dilemma because
Oh no, her sound
I'm
went
normally
out.
friends with both camps. Oh,
Oh,
my sound went out.
yeah, you're fine
Is
now,
it?
buddy.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
okay now.
I find myself in the middle of people that don't like each other, and it's just yeah, they did bust her royally. Uh-huh. Yeah, the viewers. Yeah, so I get in that awkward moment. So I just kind of just try to stay loyal, and then they one side talks about the other side. I just conveniently leave, and I keep it moving, and I just tell them, hey, I can't help that. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I don't add to it. I try not to add to it. That's why you got to read the room when you come to somebody's live. You got to red ball and read the room and stick your foot in the water and see. So.
Butter here.
Battle here.
Lord help me.
This is Boy to Remember Spies Buttergate. Oh Lord.
And that
Cocky
was an odd relationship. He said, "Oh, my sister's so fine. Oh, he's so handsome." I'm like, I don't think I've ever.
they were
Maybe
doing
as a
too
little
much.
kid, you might say, "Oh, my little nephew is just so handsome," but not as a grown. It sounded weird. It was kind of weird. It was giving me weird vibes.
I think she said this already, Cocky, but there goes a question for you. How did you get that name? Or what made you
Which
decide
one?
to
A
name
view
that
is a view.
view?
Yeah, I just named it that view as a view because I got tired of people saying what is a min pam. And min pam is just a nickname I've had in college because we used to all play pool and stuff. And Minnesota Fats is a great pool player, and sometimes I could play very well. But I said I wanted to name myself something that would catch into the algorithms. And because if you notice that phrase that people always say, a view is a view. And then one time I said, okay, let me just change it to a view is a view. And I just changed it and it just I kept it there. And it does work. It did increase my algorithm numbers and when it first occurred. It sure did. Because I would put hashtag a view is a view in all of my videos. And because people say it, somehow it's kind of linked. It's a phrase, but nobody gave it to me. I just made it up.
Hmm. Whether or not you like me and you watch my video of views of you, I still got your view. Okay, so it
Right.
doesn't
That's what
matter.
I would say too. Mm-hmm.
Supporter or not, you watched the video, so you gave
Mhm.
me a point of view.
And
And
she
now
share
we
your
find that you
videos
gotta
now.
watch 8 minutes to get paid. If you watch 8 minutes of anybody's video, they get they get some monetization.
YouTube is too disrespectful with these pennies that they give to people, and that is why I don't know. I don't got the energy for the
I ain't got
foolish
the energy to argue
doing.
on YouTube.
Oh yeah, ZT. Oh my God.
Does he
I
still
used
go
to
live?
love
Okay. I
him.
catch him on
I
bingo
mean,
now. I catch him on bingo.
you do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody wants to know what Karen people's what's your people's call, Karen?
I don't
What's
got
your
no
people's
name. I don't think I want a name. Mm-mm. I don't think.
the
You are
gamer? The gamers.
The coconuts.
They'll think
Oh,
you're all nuts. Whenever they're cussing you guys out,
I
they're saying,
think
those bunch of idiots, those nuts. No, I'll prefer
Boogie
not to
Clock.
have a name.
The
Or
Boogie
the
Clock.
Garvey girls.
Oh, the
Oh,
Garden Girls.
Oh, yeah.
well, just make me the coconut. I'm a coconut. So
Okay.
Carrie's
Garvey girl.
cooking.
Garvey girl.
yeah, I
I
know. I
wonder.
told my people's the fruit snack, so I just
Yeah, we
Fruits
got
like
the fruit
that.
snack.
yeah.
Does Lemon call his people lemon heads? I wonder what he calls them. Maybe he doesn't.
You're right,
I
Liz.
don't
We do
know.
think alike.
Oh, he still goes
Oh,
live. Well, I
he
guess he
got
hasn't
two.
been in any drama for a while now.
He should have entered his dogs into the contest. So he just don't want to have anything to do with us at all. That's kind of rude.
Hmm?
Don't you think? As much as he loved being over here harassing people and shit,
And
he just
harassing
ran
me on my
away.
panel.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you. I did kind of miss him a little bit because he was quite entertaining. Except for when he when he drags you, then you don't like that. But he
Nah.
was entertaining. I didn't mind going back and forth with him. It was funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious. He's entertaining for the most part.
Hmm.
Yeah, I only see him more when he is on like Jay Wilson's panel. Those are the spaces I've seen, or if I'll hear Rick Reed talk about him, and then I'll go look to see what he got going on over there. He's always got something going on. I don't know if he still works at the same place, but he'll be on his shift and he'll be live. And I'm like, you really are gonna tell him? Because he says he's a boss and a bully, so he says he can.
Right.
He says he's a boss and a bully.
A
He's there
six
working
figure, a
and
6 figure nigga. Right. Oh my God. Do you
there
remember
are.
when they showed his house and he had those people living in the basement? His mother or somebody. I don't know. I'm not trying to
I
talk about his
remember
family.
hearing about that one, but I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I do remember during that time that it happened, though.
And he had a house tour. He had this big ass TV, this big wooden TV, and he had this screen door. Wilson went crazy over the door. He wanted that screen door. It was a mess. He was so hilarious. I really used to love watching him.
He is something else. Do you remember? Oh no, I won't talk about that one.
Oh yeah, that was horrible. I thought he was gonna be RIP. Yeah, he's still around.
Catch him on bingo. That's where you be at.
Do you do you have Bigo too, Big Man TV?
But I'll be on there.
You don't use it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I wonder
I'm
if
gonna go
Tracy's
over
World is using it because the last time she said she was leaving YouTube and she was gonna go
there.
over there by Bigo. So I don't understand what's going on because I've been seeing her in a few chats.
Actually, I do use bingo, but I be watching them people on bingo be arguing, fighting, and stuff on bingo and stuff. It'd be hilarious. It'd be funny.
Or
Is Tracy World got is my name on that list that Tracy World has? Because I don't need to be on no list.
Ah,
I need to
she
check
has
her.
a new list.
Yeah,
Let me
somebody
go
said
look.
yeah, she got this list. She's got a list. She
oh,
gonna
my
go
name
after
ain't
me.
on there.
I'm gonna go over there just to be
The
nosy. I'm not going over there to start nothing. I just want to go over there to see the people.
The other day, the Hood Table did a video, a live stream asking Tracy's World what was up. I'm trying to remember what Tracy was saying because we were people in the chat were saying, you got to remember this is Tracy's World. There's always something going on with her, or she.
Hmm.
Let me see. She doesn't have a community wall. So where's her? Oh, maybe that's the wrong channel. Hold on.
Yes, I do remember Taylor Made. He was so greedy. He sent a damn. She s- she sent a request to him for I think it was $125, and he accepted it. He thought it was her sending him $125 to him. That shit was so fucking. He was so mad. I'm glad he had it in there though, but yeah, he deserved it because he was talking major shit that day.
Mm.
Oh, Tracy got a view. Oh, she got number 60. I'm number 63 on the list. Oh, Regina,
Lord,
I
See
knew I was
that
gonna take the
list? Did
list.
she take it down?
Yeah, somebody told me I was on the list. I gotta go place a number with 63 in it.
Oh
Somebody told me I
Lord.
was on the list. Mm-hmm.
not
I
63.
am on her
Oh,
page. She may have taken it down already because I'm looking at it. And how long ago was that place? Because I don't see it.
What place? The list?
Yeah.
Oh
Was
my
it on
gosh.
her community wall or was it in a live stream that she did?
I think she had it on her wall, and then she kept talking about it, and people kept talking about it, so they sent traffic over there. Because I don't remember her like running off the list name on a live. I don't remember that. I think it must have been posted, scribbled, chicken right scribbling on something. But
Mhm.
mm.
I didn't do anything to her, so I don't know. But I say that about a lot of people. But when
Tracy,
she did that goat was something else. That goat noise, I'm telling you, that thing scared me.
it is
Cause she,
weird.
mm,
And
nah, nah, or something. I was like, what was
I,
going on?
I was over there by the spaceship one day. I think it was either a talent show or some pop up something. And she went
Uh-huh.
and had the nerve to click the link, and her piece was to go up and make the sound of a goat. I didn't know what to do with it. She clicked the link to
Too
make her
much.
goat sounds.
Nah, what? Nah, nah. No, no, it was nah. Nah. I don't know. I mean, she did it. You would have thought there's a real goddamn goat in the room. Because
What
goats
was
sound really weird, like they're
that?
crying like babies. That shit scared me. I was like, is she possessed? This shit wasn't normal. This was not normal.
Uh, another person that I haven't seen, she's not beef sector though, is Ali the Sage. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden she's no longer around doing lives anymore.
Well, she
So
probably got locked up for a break because she was wilding out. That girl was all the way gone.
she'll do posts from time to time, but I haven't seen her go live.
Hmm, that's weird.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe yeah, she wasn't my cup of tea.
She wasn't
That
mine
was
either.
the time when she was always on the spaceship.
Yeah, she was a panel killer.
So Bond says she's traveling.
Oh, that's good.
She still has that what's it called? Bus, truck, whatever it is.
The what?
Her mobile, what do they call it? I'm too tired to think. Mobile
Oh,
home.
a tray. I know what you're talking about. What do you call it? A van? A trailer? I mean, not a trailer. A mobile home.
Right.
Mm.
Those are nice. I would tell you, I would
RV.
RV, right. I
I was
wouldn't mind having one. Those things are expensive. You have to buy those things outright unless you refurbish them. And I would want one brand new, or close to it. The Mercedes, oh, those are really nice. But
I
that's
was
more
looking
like
I was looking up them RVs too.
mm-hmm.
Look and see
I
how
like
much
Them
the
the price
all.
is.
Mercedes ones look spacious, so you won't feel like you're in a small space when you're in it. I've
Yeah, because
seen.
you can stand. I would want one that you could stand up
Right.
in.
Right.
I just want one for when I go out
Yeah,
of
I wouldn't want
town.
to be.
You'd
Mm-hmm. I
want
would be
one.
traveling all over. Mm-hmm. I will become a snowbird. They go down to Florida for the winter and then go back up the summer.
Speaking of Florida, hmm,
What does this mean, Regina? It was a joke about
there's a joke about TM.
what's TM? Hmm,
There's a
I'm
joke
not
about
sure.
TM and the B set the phone. Calm down. That person played too much. Let me donate to Dolby fundraiser. Oh Lord.
Oh, I don't know who that is. I don't know who TM is.
Thank
Who
you for
is
putting my cash app of Kaki.
right?
Trademark.
Then I need a rid. For the oh, trademark. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, after that, but some of the newer ones, they have the deluxe mattresses and things where it's like supposed to be in competition with Serta and all that. But I've never been in one. I've just seen them. That's a whole sector. Those traveling shows. I'm going to be doing a solo traveler. I can't wait. My first cruise is going to be during the holidays. And I know somebody asked me, "You going on cruises cruise?" I wanted to go on cruises cruise, but I think I want my first one to just be by myself somewhere. So I'm not saying what cruise I'm going on or anything like that. But I've got it pretty much tightened down. So I just have some final payments to make. But it's going to be exciting.
Go on the cruise.
It should be.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
I'm thinking about going on the cruise.
I was
I
going
don't see
on.
myself going on one of those. But I think you should go and enjoy yourself, experience it. And I kind of understand you wanting to go by yourself first, so you can take stuff in, record at your own leisure, go
Yeah.
I
around and
just
see
want to go.
different things,
I just want to
capture
go on the
different
cruise so I
stuff.
can see the fishy. I love fish.
Listen, you could see fish anywhere. And a matter of fact, you won't be looking out to see any darn fish. You won't be able to see none. Well, probably you would. Yeah,
I want
probably.
to go on the icon of the sea for next year. I had planned it out, but oh my goodness, that whole thing, I just put my wish list, I put everything that I wanted. That thing would be like $10,000. I was like, oh no, girl, you're gonna have to tailor down some of these things that you're requesting. So and then I have another one that I want to go on. And so
I
Oh,
forgot about this. So
yeah,
bomb.
we'll
She
see
set
how
up
that
the
I definitely
GoFundMe. I told
oh
I told you it
oh
always has something going on.
mm-hmm.
There's always something going on.
mm-mm.
But enjoy yourself, until you could
Oh,
go on one of
Oregon.
those cruises with Cruiser.
If I go on the
Yeah,
cruise,
that should be exciting.
if
Because
if
I
I
know
go on,
she knows how to do it right. I really did want my first one to be. I'll be on one of hers maybe next year. Maybe if she does one next year.
if I go on the cruise, what places I should go?
Well, oh, you're in Chicago. See, I don't know about the cruises that leave over there. I just know about the
You could
ones
go
that
to
that are
Miami.
around here.
Now
I mean,
I'm a deport off of Miami.
oh, you would leave from Miami. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know. It just seems like the ones I see. Well, they have the international ones where you can go to like Iceland and all that. I want my ultimate one is going to be the Alaskan cruise. That one, but that's like 10 days. But they have the little 3 day and 5 day things. My first one is going to be a 4 day one, and then the next one is going to be 10 days. And then the other one I think is going to be a 4 day one.
No, I'm not going to Vegas. He asked
Nah,
me.
he's not interested.
I'm not
Mm-mm.
interested in what they doing. Mm-mm.
Liz
I'm
Yeah,
just
wants
that
looking.
Alaskan cruise, that is some nice. Yeah, I went through, you know how you because you can go in there and just plan your trip, like they book a cruise. You don't have to put anything down or nothing. And you just plan the events. It's like, wow, this is awesome. And then what I do is I go to that same boat that I booked or pre-booking or whatever, and then I go type it in the YouTube videos. And sometimes you can type the exact room that they're going to assign you, and you can type that in the YouTube videos, and they'll have somebody that stayed in that same room, and they talk about their trip and stuff. So I've been getting new subbies from over there. I mean,
Oh, cool.
yeah, yeah, because I want to, I don't like to be just limited. So, and when I do go cruising, I want to at least have a base of some fans.
Okay.
It's called networking. Networking girl. Networking girl. I'm a networking girl.
Mhm.
hmm Oh, Vietnam. Yes, I did hear that. I'd be
I
afraid. I
would
would have to go with
I would
somebody.
never. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I would have to go with somebody.
So, View, when you go on
go
your
with.
cruise,
I
you
would have to
going
be
by
married. I'd have
yourself.
to protect you.
So, View, you go on
I'm
your
not
cruise.
going
You,
to other country. Not like that.
so, View, you going on your cruise, you going by yourself, right?
My first one, I'm going by myself. And I'll let y'all know how the cruise was when I get back. I'll put my videos out when I get back. Cause I don't want y'all meeting me at the damn port beating my ass and shit. Meet me at the damn port like what? Cameras all in my face. Oh hell no. I'm gonna be incognito.
I'm gonna have sunglasses on when somebody meet me. I'm like, hey, big man, who's you?
Oh,
I don't know you.
who are you?
Y'all don't know. You'll be like, where is the view? Is the view? She must be on her cruise. I'm gonna have some pre-scheduled videos to put out. I'm sitting here coloring and shit. Y'all be like, view still coloring. She here. View be on the damn cruise somewhere.
I'm gonna have my jump off on when I'm on vacation.
Uh-huh.
I'm not taking no. I'm gonna take one camera and no and one laptop with me.
Yeah. And make sure you get the package for the internet so you don't end up in the library. I'm getting two. I'm getting the one for the cell phone and then the other one for my laptop. So they'll have the
I'm
two
not going
plans.
live on my vacation. Y'all ain't finna bug me. I'll do
So
some
so
Oh,
upload.
go ahead, big man.
I said I'm gonna do some uploads, but y'all ain't finna bug me. Y'all ain't finna give me no headache.
yeah, see, so Bob is thinking like me. Yeah, sometimes you just don't even want to. I mean, it's nice to have friends and stuff, but I'm telling you, I'm just so I like to do whatever I want to do. I don't want to have to. Where you gonna wear?
Worry about
Except,
people's time. You gotta want to do stuff, and
yeah,
people say, "Oh yeah, I'll do it," and then they're not there when you're ready, and they make your
yeah.
experience, not so comfortable sometimes. I get it. I'll go with people, but for the most part, I like doing my stuff by myself. That's
I
how
do
I am.
too.
'Cause I
Take
get to
your
take stuff in a little bit more. I get to explore a little bit more without people saying, "Don't do that. Why are you trying that? Why are you doing that? Where are you going? Don't go there." I just want to
Ooh, I can't eat
explore.
that.
or
And
take
y'all
And
know
your
I'm
then
a
I hate,
food.
and then you have the complainers too,
I was
where
gonna say complain about
everything is
every
an
damn
issue.
thing. You can't meet new people if you got somebody always complaining and shit. I'm
or
like,
take your girlfriend on a trip with
Oh,
you and headaches and stuff.
who you gonna take Sassy on the cruise?
I might. I'm thinking about it.
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be real nice. I think she would like that.
That'd be our first date.
Oh, are y'all gonna have the same suite, or y'all gonna share the same room, or you gonna have like an adjoining doors?
Um, probably the probably gonna share room. Mm, probably.
Oh, you gonna go all the way there? For the first date. Now you know Sassy's a classy lady, right?
Uh,
So
uh,
you just want to get down to business.
time will tell with that. What time will tell
I'm gonna drop the topic. I'm gonna drop this up. I mean, I'm gonna drop
now.
the topic. I'm gonna
She,
drop the question, the line of questioning. They're gonna get me
I
cussed
like
out.
when you ask me questions. I'm like, cause I'm drinking some coconut water too. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And Liz in the chat, you know how Liz and you know how my Liz is. She probably gonna
Oh,
tell
okay.
Sassy and what? Yeah.
hmm I think Sassy's a little bit more discreet, so you know, I think she would like her own private situation until she can get all
Oh, she
dolled
can
up
have
in
her
there.
own. Like honestly, she can have her own private room. Should I be in my room? She be in hers.
Yeah. I think the adjoining rooms are cute. Like if I did go with somebody, like a friend or something, it would have to be adjoining rooms. I'm not much on double
Yeah, I want
beds.
my privacy.
Yeah. I don't want to share the bathroom.
Oh
Mm-mm.
no,
I
no,
hate
no, no.
that
She gonna
shit.
have her own bathroom. I don't share bathroom. No, no,
I just thought of something.
no.
But
Big Ben says he doesn't want to share the bathroom. I'm like, I was gonna say, are you one of those people who bum the bathroom up in the mornings? But
oh, Lord.
and
And
then
see, that's the problem. You should be like, you don't want, especially people that you don't really know. You're like, you don't know, you don't want them to
I
be. a
Yeah,
part of that activity of your life.
On that
yeah.
toilet in the morning, and then
Like,
somebody
damn,
gets
that
up and they
bitch-
want to go use it, they have to deal with that after effects.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's why I
And
said
I
she gonna.
cannot eat food if I smell if that's in the room, like the smell, or even
Mm,
air freshener that's covering it up. That's the most horrible smell.
yeah.
Mm,
If it's your own, you don't even notice it, but somebody else is just like, ugh.
Good night,
Mm-mm.
Miss Regina.
Night, boo.
Sassy is
Look at
a
me
pro,
being
a pro a pro. Ooh, I got to learn my reading. Sassy is my person. What she say? Sass
Prima. Prima
Sassy is
Bell.
my prima. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I know.
and that's right, Liz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, she gonna have her own bathroom. I have my own bathroom. No, no, no.
Yeah,
I'm.
even when I was in college, I had my own bathroom. I was like, mm-mm. That's why I became an RA, so I could have my own
Uh, she probably goes. She probably gonna say,
room.
if
That
we do, if we
weird things
do,
in the bathrooms.
if we do go on this cruise, and she
Oh,
probably,
cousin.
yeah, if we do go on this cruise, me and Sad, she gonna probably be on the phone with Leah talking about what big man doing. I'll be in my room sleep
Oh,
with the
I
ocean
see.
view. That's what I'll
Yeah,
be doing.
yeah.
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna
getting.
get. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Now I was gonna say I'm making sure I'm getting the balcony for my first cruise. Now after that, I don't really care, but the first one I'm getting the balcony. But the balcony and the ocean room and the in-house no window room, there's the difference is a lot. But I wouldn't want to stay in the room the
I
whole
don't
time.
want no
So
wind. Right.
yeah,
I want to go
I
gamble, gambling.
so I wouldn't. I would like the maybe just the ocean view. I don't have to have the balcony every time, but the balcony for the first trip, yes. And then after that, I don't really care because I don't. I'm not gonna be. I'm just gonna be in there sleeping. So yeah. So
Yeah, that's always
speaking
just being some
speaking of
fun.
sleeping, let me take my ass to bed. Yeah, once
Yeah,
you get the
I'm
balcony.
thinking of wrapping up because what time is it? And then Ronnie Q will be up in a few.
Yeah, 3:10.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
She already put the damn title up of the video. I didn't
it's
see the
two
poll
yeah.
ten
yet.
here, so
I saw the damn title up. She ready now. She got her
I
stuff
got.
lined up now. She
I
said,
gotta get ready to
"Y'all ain't
go
gonna
get my.
catch me slipping."
I gotta get ready to go get my front row seat over there YouTube cameras tonight. Now,
Oh yeah, YouTube cameras is live too. Let me see
yeah,
what the
Oh,
title
okay.
says. Too little, too late. Let me share that too.
yeah.
For
Okay.
those who are still gonna be up, I'm dropping the link in the chat for YouTube cameras. She is
Yeah.
live if you want to go watch her. For those who are up in the clouds, please
Like
remember to
me.
like the video. You're gonna watch from the clouds?
I ain't drop it down because I know
I got
Beasley gonna be up there. Not tonight, Beasley. Not tonight.
hopefully not, because he's done enough today over there by Sincere. He just wanted to clown. I just think he just wants to clown and whatever. But sometimes it's the wrong time.
Yeah, it's
Because he
on
keeps
time.
saying that people take stuff too seriously on here, but at the same time, he does some stuff that really pisses people off.
Oh yeah,
Tailor made.
I think he's happy he's back in his numbers are being more now. That's why he was everywhere. He was everywhere today. I'm like, oh my
He goes
God, really?
live again. He still goes live.
All day
Oh,
long, one behind the other. He's gonna have a nice little YouTube check.
oh
mm-hmm.
wow. I
So he's
didn't
back.
know.
Yeah. So thank you
Yeah.
for having me over, and
And
I'll
thank
check
you for
back with
coming up.
you.
I appreciate you for coming up.
Oh,
And
you're
thank
You,
welcome.
I be in your bushes.
All right,
Listen
and
to
thank you
you.
for the fight I had with your friend Rico.
Oh, that ain't my friend.
Thank you for that.
That ain't my
It's not
friend.
your fault. It was gonna happen. It was gonna happen anyway. So I'm okay with it. It's all good. All right.
Bye.
Night, good
Good
man.
night.
All right.
Those who
Yes.
are in the clouds, feel free to drop down whenever you feel like. This is not that type of channel where you worry about which group you're a part of or who's going to see you. I don't care. My chat is open at all times. My only thing is don't come here disrespecting my mods and we should be good, you know.
Yep. We should be good.
Can you get a redirect?
And we don't do no we don't do no redirects.
We had
Mm-mm.
some words that we said we don't want to hear anymore in this sector because we've had enough of it. Redirect, jealous,
Yes.
whatever other words. I can't think of them right now.
Just redirect
Um,
to over there to Lady Nika. That's y'all redirect over there to Lady Nika on her backup page.
Lady Nika ain't live.
I'm just playing what she be saying. Y'all can redirect. Well, y'all can redirect to my backup page. I'm getting tired of that redirect stuff.
And it's not a new thing. I just want to make it perfectly clear. Even though maybe they came around here talking about it a lot, when if you once you have a page, if every new feature that comes up, YouTube emails you, you get that in your you get information. So it's been there. I've always seen that there, but I've never had the need to do it
I don't use
cuz
it.
you know,
I don't use
I've
it
seen
though.
it for a while there. It's been there for a while.
I don't use.
Um
I don't use. Only thing I use is the trailer. That's the only thing I use.
okay.
I don't use that
Okay.
redirect because that ain't for me. And I want to say
Okay.
to Sassy, I love you, boo.
Lord, no comments. I
Oh,
am not. I am
see,
okay.
you
I'm
see,
pretty
you
sure she
see.
heard you.
Yeah,
I
she
am
probably
not
heard
getting
it.
in the middle of your
See,
stuff.
see. You always say no comment, but you go, but you, but I bet you took a peek over there at my community wall.
I sure did.
I bet you seen what, I bet you
I
seen her.
sure did. I sure did. Well, big man, thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. I had to come up here and
Um,
hang out with you, bum. I had
I
to do it.
I haven't been go. You know what? Sometimes when I come on here at nights, I'm like, I should start coming back nights again. Then I do 2 nights, and then I can't keep it up. I don't know how people manage doing it. I could probably try doing it again. We'll see how it
Yeah.
goes. I gotta choose like a specific time per day that I come on here.
Yeah,
I'll
nighttime,
think about
nighttime
it.
before a big man goes into his bedtime.
Mm.
I do mine in the morning and the afternoon, and I call it the day.
Ronnie Q, aren't you going to bed? You're gonna let me see what time it is. What time it is
Look,
where you are? I don't know
where
what.
I'm at is 2:15.
Yeah, she's gonna. You're gonna be tired tomorrow, and here we are, myself and of you said, "Oh, we gotta go to bed because we gotta wake up early for Ronnie Q." we,
I
we
gotta
gotta
wake
wake
up. I
up
gotta wake up.
early.
Catch. I gotta catch two
You got
two
less than
lives.
4 hours of sleep.
Yeah,
I
I gotta catch the hood tables live, and I gotta catch
The hood
uh,
table went live today. Did I
uh
miss it?
yeah, I think she
Mm,
did,
hold on, I
and
didn't know that.
I gotta catch her
Was
live.
I
Then I
there?
gotta catch what else I gotta catch? Oh, Brianna's live because I left for a minute.
Oh, she was doing an update on
Yeah,
Brian. So
yeah,
tomorrow we're gonna see a lot of people talking about Brian and the situation with him in the hospital.
yeah.
Um,
I gotta talk about it too.
yeah, everybody's gonna be talking about it. Um, Hopefully everything works out for him. I'm wishing him the best and stuff because we never know what is gonna happen. We never know. Yeah, Liz, she does. She has great energy.
Yep,
And
she does. That's my hoodie.
I'm gonna work on trying to be more consistent coming on here. I'll think about it this week and see, like what time do I come on and just have like a set time and let's see how that works
And
out.
I got to work on more songs and more this and that. It's
I'm
just
gonna hear what happens with your song that you created to see. Well, I'm not over there in the other sectors that you go to.
yeah.
All right, so
The
maybe they're talking about it over there.
no, yeah, they was just talking about it over there on his panel, and he kind of was in his feelings because I kind of said what I had to say on my song, and you
So
if
did
you
he do another song?
they hyping him up trying to do a freaking diss song on me, and they I don't know if he's gonna do one on Friday. If he does, then y'all might see Big Man do another diss song on him, and it just I'm gonna be honest. I just did the song just to tell him just leave me alone. Tell him his
Okay.
people just to leave me alone. I'm B sector. I'm not no black sector. I'm not no multi. I'm B sector, and he just he's just trying to use big man for clout, and I was not.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to go. I just went over a while ago and peeped into YouTube cameras bushes. She's cussing.
Who's
She's
she cussing
cussing,
out?
cussing. I think it's you, Diva One, probably.
Let's end. Let's go over there, girl. Let's go over there.
System where people, women cuss out men, men cuss out
Oh,
women in the chaotic.
I don't know. That may be somebody else too. I'm gonna pe. I don't know how long these eyelids will be staying up, but I'm gonna go over there to
See,
check
do
what's
like I
going
do. See,
on.
do it like I do. I got my headphones. I turn on my phone and I put it on YouTube app and just listen while I'm sleeping.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go peep, and I think I'll stay like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go. I appreciate you for coming up, Big
Oh,
Man
it.
TV. I hope everything works out for you. Have you been still doing your, new diet and stuff?
Oh yeah. I'm doing my coconut diet like you got me on. Yes. Look, so bomb and Liz. Yes, very Carrie got me on this coconut diet. It's wonderful and stuff. It helps me cleanse all that type of stuff. So I'm still doing that. Also, I cut out bread, so I'm using taco shell for my sandwiches and all that type of stuff. But yeah, but
Okay.
I'm just trying to stay cleanse free. Trying to stay.
You know
You know.
what? You could see yourself doing way. I was saying it earlier on, like the sugar stuff.
Oh no, I don't do sugar,
Cut
baby.
that
I
out.
no, I don't
Or
do
if you
sugar.
are gonna do it, you just use less than
No, see, the
usually
thing
would.
here is I cut sugar out of my diet permanently. I just, sugar free is like, you know, I just do sugar,
Okay.
like no more sugar and stuff. Cause they tell me sugar be giving me diabetes and all that type of stuff, and I ain't trying to.
Okay.
So I just cut sugar
Okay.
out of my diet.
All right, and you could get your sugar from fruits, the actual sweet fruits and stuff. But okay.
Actually, I ate an apple and orange today too.
Yeah, you can still get sugar from the fruits that you eat.
Yeah,
All right. Good job. You know,
yeah.
all the best
Yeah,
on your journey.
I'm listening to very Carrie over here. She always tell me I need to drink water. That's why I
Yeah,
go
you
get
should.
the coconut water. Be fine. It'll be so good.
Okay, Big Man TV. Good night.
All right, good night, y'all. I'm about to get out of here and go over there to YouTube Karen. Bye.
Okay. Bye. For those, if it's your first time here, for those who are up there in the clouds, please remember you should subscribe to the channel. Feel free to drop down on the next go around when I come on here, and remember to like the video. Okay. All you gotta do is close the darn chat. Close the chat, click on the thumbs up button, and then go right back to the chat. It's that easy. Support people by just, clicking on the like button. All right. I'm gonna go be nosy over YouTube cameras. My eyes may not be working, but my ears may be for the next 5 minutes. So I'll go see what, the situation is. I don't know if Diva is planning on going over there or not, but we'll see what happens. I appreciate you all. Shout out to the mods who passed through. Shout out to you, Ronnie Q, and shout out to, I think I saw New Biology earlier on, and whoever else is in the clouds. Shout out to my supporters, Garvey Girls. Well, now I'm joking. I'm not saying that. Shout out to everyone. Thank you, Clara, for coming up. Thank you, Red Wings Hockey. Thank you, Big Man TV. A View is a View. Rebel Sun. I appreciate you all for coming up. And I will see you when I see you. Shout out to everyone who typed in the chat. I appreciate you all. I will see you come tomorrow, maybe. Thank you, Ronnie Q. And thank you, Rico, for coming up too. And for everyone, please remember, if you can, for those who can, go leave a nice message on Briine's community wall, because he's going through some real stuff. And just imagine the shock, and what he's going through learning about these new things happening to him.
If you can reach out to him, don't overwhelm him, but send him messages if you can. If you live nearby, for those who want to, check up on him. Hopefully, his family have been contacted and they're there to, be there to give him the type of support he needs. Um, and that is that on that. I appreciate you all, and I will see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow morning over there by Ronnie Q's, okay? And then whoever else goes live that I support. Bye.